Yeah, we're live.
Yeah,
Hi, guys.
hi guys, after 1 week, we're back.
Yep. Hold on.
Just one say
Now.
no. So let's
No.
see who's out there. We're also ready for COVID-19.
Coronavirus is here.
Coronavirus.
We're ready for you. So let's see who else is there. We have 3 people watching. Say hello, guys.
Tell us who you are and where you're from.
Yep.
We're waiting for hopefully many of you to join
Mm-hmm.
on this Sunday evening, night.
Yep.
Can you guys hear us? Is the sound okay? Check, check, check.
1, 2, 1, 2. So today we plan to talk a little bit about holidays and travel, since now it's not really open to travel again, but the things are slowly opening here in Europe. So some countries are slowly opening the borders. So we want to hear about your country, how it is in your country, how's travel going. So let us know.
Yep, then we have a
We have
little
red
drink.
wine.
Just those awkward minutes.
Yeah. Those awkward beginnings where nobody says anything.
What's this?
It's from the computer. No.
So guys, let us know where you're from. Let us know what do you want to talk about. Where do you live? What do you do?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you travel? Where do you like to travel? Or where do you would like to travel?
Yeah. If your country is open to travel.
Or how do you spend your holidays when you have holidays?
And don't forget to give us a like for this video.
For this amazing
for
opening.
This opening.
What is
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already.
for no achievement?
Yeah. To watch our videos, to be
Yes, for the
reminded
first
of our
2
videos.
minutes of amazing entertainment.
Yep.
Can you hear us, guys? If you want to get in touch with us, you can leave a comment.
Yep.
We will read the comment and we will answer your questions. Or if you have any troubles, let us know too.
Mm-hmm. So, hello, Adrian here. Hi, Adrian. Thanks for joining us.
Hello. Greetings to Russia.
Yeah.
To Russia. We had some vodka before the streaming.
Yeah.
But Swedish vodka.
Yeah.
It's the only one we could get here. And then we can get Russian? I don't know.
No. The
Or
other
some
one
German,
is just German
vodka,
and
whatever
Swedish.
that is. Yeah, so welcome back, Adrian, and all the other 100,000s of people watching. We'll just wait for any more to join. Is our sound okay? Can you hear us all right? Anyone? A message?
Can you hear the music, guys? Is it too loud, too low? Let us know.
We're playing some music today. Since we have no birds inside.
Yeah.
I think we are.
Why I can't reply immediately? We have the.
Who's this?
Adrian, we have this low mode activated somehow. Let me see if I can change this.
Give us a few seconds.
Just 1 second. Let's see if we can change this. Yeah.
No?
Oh, looks like it's changed. Try again, please.
Try again.
Yeah.
We're trying out all different technologies on YouTube to see what works best for the stream.
Nice again.
What?
Nice again, he said.
Yeah.
Adrian, yeah.
Can you hear the music in the background? Any kind of music? Would like to know.
I'll dance for you guys. So yeah, this week we went to film another video and we went to Monte Palace Garden. It's a really beautiful garden. We'll have the video next week for you guys. Yeah, the music's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adrian said music's so good. Thank you.
Good. Yeah, we saw the music just to break up the awful silence in between.
Very cool.
Yeah, today we went. Not today. A few days ago, we went to Monte Palace.
Yeah.
It's an old. Yes, it was on private property by one English ambassador or
Consul. British consul.
British consul. It's a huge area, and it's a tropical kind of botanical garden with all different themed areas, like Asian, Oriental. We haven't seen all of it yet, because the problem is when we go out filming, we take so many photos and we take so much video footage.
Yes.
Also for other projects we have, we don't only have the YouTube, so we also sell stock footage of photos, and we also do other video related productions where we need some footage in between. So we're always out there.
Yeah. And then this video for Monte Palace will come next Saturday.
Yeah.
Adrian, yeah, I watched your video. Yeah, the last one was in Ribeira, Chão da Ribeira is another place. It's to the other side of the island. It's very beautiful too.
To the other side of this huge, humongous island.
Yeah.
You can go from one side to the other in about an hour plus.
Yeah.
But it's very beautiful. It's like Jurassic Park here.
Super nice. Yeah, Adrian said so nice. Thank you. The place is really beautiful. We couldn't stay too long there because it was late already and we had some appointments, so we had to cut it short.
So
but it was nice.
Tell us the gossip from Novosibirsk. What's new? How's the weather? We just Googled it the other day, Novosibirsk. We saw it's on the Trans-Siberian train line, which we plan to do in the future when we have way more money. We would like to do all the Trans-Siberian train. From the beginning, I think in Moscow, huh?
I think it's Moscow, not sure.
Yeah, all the way down to what? Omsk?
Yeah. I don't remember anymore.
Me neither, but it's a long train trip and we would love to do it.
And we're good. Hi again. Open the bottle. It's open already.
Jesus. What's with those Egyptians, guys?
We are drinking already. It's white wine. It's red wine today.
How's everything in Egypt? Any news?
How's the weather there, guys?
Should be warm.
Adrian and we're good.
Yeah.
How good this week gone? For us was fine. We just worked the whole week. Yeah. And then we were saying before, we went to film Monte Palace Garden. It's a really beautiful park here. The video will be available next Saturday for you. Sorry. See, we're good. Said so hot.
So hot, yeah. Yeah, we only had 23 degrees today or 25.
Yeah.
Was the warmest.
Here is still not so warm. It's pleasant.
Yeah, but the warmest here was last year we had like 35.
Yeah.
A little bit over. That was the hottest, of course. No competition with Egypt.
Yeah. You two look so beautiful today. Thank you. And we're good.
Yeah, we're inside today. We're not on the balcony.
Yeah.
We changed location for a change.
Yeah. So yeah, this week we just worked. Yesterday we planned to go out with some friends, but we had some some problems we couldn't go. So not much happened.
At the moment, we spend more time on the computers
Yeah.
working than being out filming. We want to change this in the future when YouTube picks up. We need way more subscribers to make that happen.
Yeah.
But then we want to be more out filming.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Kumaresh. Hi guys. Hi Kumaresh. Thanks for joining us.
and thanks for joining us on Instagram.
Yeah.
We saw you. Thank you very
Mm-hmm.
much. Every little helps. How's everything in Nepal? Hopefully good. How's the weather?
Yeah.
Yeah, today we want to know, guys, when you have holidays, where do you go? Do you travel somewhere else or do you spend holidays in your own country? Um, when I lived in Germany, thanks to my cheap ass father, we spent all the holidays in Germany. I never left Germany, so I think that's why came this came this obsession to travel.
Yeah, I never left Brazil either
Yeah,
because
but
Brazil
Brazil
is
is huge.
huge.
Yeah,
Yeah, I barely left my state. So,
no, we always went to the same three places.
uh, yeah, we always went to the beach, but I barely left the state. So, Kumaresh, your new place looks so good. Thank you.
Yeah, we're just inside. In the back, you see a part of our office.
Yeah,
You see the "I want to believe"
yeah,
our X file poster.
yeah. And our giraffes from Botswana, a friend gave to us. Mm, always people will come to Nepal for holidays. Yeah, it's one of the places we would like to visit.
Yeah, because we saw Nepal in a few movies, and it looked extremely cool.
Yeah.
We had Nepalese, well, I would say kind of Nepalese. I don't know if it really was Nepalese. It's always hard to say. Restaurant in Dublin where we ate a few times. Because it's the same. Like I had friends from China, and the Chinese food we have here in Europe is completely different to the Chinese food in China.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how authentic the food was there in the Nepalese restaurant, but it was delicious.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was super nice. Mm-hmm. And Adrian, what advice do you have for people who want to travel but feel financially stuck? Well, I would say save some money, and there's a lot of if you I don't know how old are you guys and everything, but if you're wailing, if you're willing to do like volunteering and stuff, you have a lot of places. For example, in a lot of places in Europe or in South Africa that you can travel and do volunteering, so you have accommodation for free. So it depends on what are you willing to experience. If you just want to stay in a hotel or something and enjoy the place, there's not much you can do. You have to pay the hotels. But if you're willing to open for experience, couch surfing is nice and volunteering works nice. So there's a website. It's called, I forgot the name now. Wordpackers.
There was
Wordpackers.
also Helpex. I'm not sure if that's allowed.
Wordpackers.com. They have all sorts of
Because
volunteering.
when I worked in Ireland, I had a few in the beginning. I had a few people coming through Helpex. It's like help with an X.net. And so how it worked, they came to my hotel or hostel. They worked 2 shifts per week, got free accommodation for the rest of the 5 days, but they wouldn't be paid, But at least
Yeah,
they had
but you have free
they had
accommodation.
breakfast
Yeah.
and accommodation, and I normally helped them with the food too, because I always cook too much. So I shared with them my food.
Mm-hmm.
Um, this is a way to do it. Or else, if you, I don't know how it is in your countries, but in Germany you can travel pretty cheap. With those, if you
By
if you
bus. Yeah.
yeah, if you go by bus or you have to take the trains in certain hours, they have packages when you go early in the morning or very late in the evening,
Mm-hmm.
or you take the slow trains and you don't mind to change trains 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's cheap. I did it when I was younger, when I had no money. So
Yeah. Ah, me too. I always travel by bus in Brazil
yeah,
everywhere. And so, yeah, you always have some cheaper options. It depends on what you're looking for. And yeah, but the word packers is really nice. You can get this scheme of accommodation for volunteering. Couch surfing, I did a few times too. It's nice. It depends on which country you're going. You have to check if it's safe, the country and stuff.
And if it's your type,
Yeah,
I wouldn't like couch surfing.
yeah. I did couch surfing. It was fine, but of course, you don't stay too long. And I didn't feel comfortable with staying 4 or 5 nights. I stayed one night in each house or something like this. Not too long because I don't want to bother people. So, but it's really nice too. Adrian, do you have any informations about Porto, Portugal? Not yet. We never been there yet. We've been to Lisbon.
We have seen a few photos, and if you want to also check out another YouTube channel, they're called Travel Beans. They're
Yeah.
at the moment in Porto. I think next week or so they will start putting videos up from Porto.
Yeah.
It's an English couple, Emma and Alex.
Alex. Yeah.
Emma and Alex, and they're in Porto at the moment.
Yeah. They're really cool. And for now, we are planning to go to Portugal mainland as soon as we can, but we had no chance to go yet because we had all this lockdown stuff, and in the mainland, Portugal was more restricted than here in the island. So now we're waiting. Now we're planning
For
to go
Travel
maybe.
Beans there?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you check Travel Beans, you can see them there. English couple.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit crazy.
And Raj is there. Hello, friends. Hi, Raj. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks. Welcome back.
Yeah.
We're just talking about traveling and holidays at the moment, and Adrian just asked about Porto,
Yeah.
um, which is supposed to be nice. The weather here on Madeira, where we live, is of course far better, because in Porto they have way more rain than us.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's supposed to be beautiful, and they have an amazing bookshop we want to check out in Porto whenever we can get there, or whenever we can manage time-wise to get there, because we are bookworms.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like a cathedral. I don't know what it is. It looks
Yeah.
amazing. We have to check it out. A friend of ours is there at the moment, but she's
Mm-hmm.
not on YouTube, so we can't recommend her. Only Travel Beans.
Yeah. And we're good. How long you planned today? We planned 2 hours because don't be disappointed. We have a meeting tomorrow morning again. So we planned 2 hours
Ish.
ish.
Let's see how many people are there at the
Yeah.
end.
Mm-hmm. Live chat and how many bottles? Oh my god.
I like those Egyptians.
Two bottles. We're drinking one already and we have one more.
Do we?
Yeah, we're drinking one and the other one you
No, the
just
other one
took
was just
open.
that much in it.
Yeah, it was half of it. Yeah,
No,
one and a
done.
half bottles. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're good. Is there any difference between young travelers and adult travelers?
Well,
No.
most of the time, the adult travelers, if they didn't did anything wrong in life, have a little bit more money. And
Yeah.
then for the young travelers, you can go very low budget. It depends on which country you go. The hostels, the tourist hostels, can be very cheap if you have no expectation. I mean, okay, you will have a bed with like 10, 20, 30 other people.
Yeah.
Depends on what you book.
Yeah, I would say also it depends on your mindset
Yeah.
because there are
Well,
some older
yeah,
people.
but some hostels don't allow old people
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
cheap
I'm not saying
accommodations.
about the restrictions,
Yeah.
but in traveling in general. But yeah, some hostels they don't allow.
Yeah, you can check out a website, a booking website called hostelworld.com.
Yeah.
They have, it's a big, like booking.com, big booking platform, and you can book hostels all over the world. You can go very cheap. Some hostels are expensive too for whatever reason because they're getting greedy. But this is a page I worked for many years, and you can find really good deals. If you sometimes, always a good advice is check when it's high season in
In
those
the
countries you
countries.
want to travel, and go in the low season. Two reasons: it's cheaper and it's not as crowded, so it's more relaxing to travel. Okay, maybe some main attractions could be closed,
Mm-hmm.
but normally also the restaurants get cheaper in the low season because
Yeah.
some places are really touristic orientated, and they charge more in the high season.
Yeah. And Kamawena Tony, love from Marshall Islands. Hi, thanks for joining us. I saw your new home fixing video. Nice, guys. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining.
Yeah.
And guys, for all of you watching, we annoy you all the time with it. Please hit the like button on all our videos or all YouTube videos you're watching. You like of whoever you watch. It helps the people who create the content a lot with YouTube.
Yeah.
Like button. It's just one click for you, costs you nothing. And if you really like the channel, subscribe the button. Hit the subscribe button, and you see all the videos we or other ones producing. So this is really important.
Yeah.
Like button, subscribe. If you want not to miss any video, there's a little bell icon you can press too.
And leave comments for us in the videos. It's really nice too. We love to read your comments about our videos.
Yeah, not only in the live streams, also if you watch other videos of us, because we have 50 plus, I don't know how many videos out or more by now. Um, every time you watch a video, leave us just one little comment, whatever you liked about the video, or if there's something you didn't like about the video, if you can put it in a nice way, leave it down there too, because we're still learning.
Yeah.
So we'll try always to improve.
Carolina, do you make your main income by selling photos and videos from your trip on Get Images, Shutterstock, or iStock? Yeah, well, mainly photos. Videos we're not selling yet.
At the moment, yeah.
Because our computer is a bit slow, so we're selling mainly the photos. So we sell for Get Images, Adobe Stock, and we also have another types of income. We have we have a t-shirt design shop. We do designs for some private people, like freelancer designs. So we do a lot of bits and pieces
of everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any idea about recording animal lifestyle videos by visiting national parks and forests and selling them to famous wildlife TV channels and YouTube channels? Well, for YouTube, it's usually the same platform, the stock platforms, the Shutterstock and everything. For TV channels, I don't know how
I
does
think
it work.
if you want TV channels, you have to approach them directly.
Yeah, I would
Or
say
you
so.
have to be super huge YouTuber, and then they might as well come and want to collaborate for your skills.
Yeah, but you can sell if you have really good footage from wildlife. You can sell easily in the stock footage places. Yeah, just be careful. National parks sometimes are tricky because sometimes national parks they don't allow recording. You have to check if they allow recording or if you have to ask for permission first. Sometimes it's tricky to film in national parks.
It's the same with us. Sometimes when we go to some big sites, you need a video license before off the site that you're allowed to film. In our case too, we have a drone. We have to check with the country or with the city or with the area where we're going if we're allowed to fly the drone. I mean, we have a mini drone. It's most of the time beyond the law, so we can fly it. But it's always better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah, just check first. Pamela, hi Pamela, thanks for joining us again. And Deborah, hi Deborah, thanks for joining us again.
Hi to both of you. Hi Pamela, welcome back. And Deborah, we know?
Yeah, Deborah's the Brazilian, my friend.
The
She's always in
Brazilian.
our
Another Brazilian. Oh,
Yeah.
jeez, I can't handle this.
She's always in our live
I
streams.
can't handle this. Yeah, so we were talking about what? About traveling. Today we talk about traveling. If you, whenever you stop working, when you have a break and you go on holidays, where do you go on holidays? How do you get there? Or what could you recommend? Or do you have any budget tips? How to save money while traveling?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not hitchhiking at the side of the road. It depends on which country are you in. It can be dangerous.
Yeah, and let us know also where would it be your perfect holiday. If you could choose one place, let us know where would it be.
And don't tell me Brazil. I have been there, done that. Anyone?
No, not yet.
Come on, guys,
So
don't be shy.
so back from the recording animal lifestyle videos. It's very tricky to record them, but if you can get nice footage, it's easy to sell most of the time.
Yes, I lately filmed pigeons, dogs, lizards,
Yeah.
right? I don't do
Mhm.
cats. I don't like cats.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, animal, wildlife. When we go to Africa,
Yeah, not there yet, but we'll get there. Pamela, do you travel with a lot of luggage or a lot of baggage, or you like to travel light?
light.
No, we travel light.
The heaviest we travel with is our equipment because we have
Yeah,
different cameras. We have the drones. We need a computer to edit.
yeah,
But then her and I, we normally share one backpack for just our clothes.
yeah,
We don't bring too much clothes because either you can wash them in the laundrette
yeah.
um, when you travel, or you have maybe if you have an Airbnb, you have a washing machine in it,
Mm-hmm.
which is always handy. So you throw everything in the washing machine, wash the shit out of it,
Yeah.
and you have fresh clothes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we always travel light because if you go with too much weight. I see people traveling, or I saw tourists too when I worked in the hotels. They come with two bags or three big bags for 1 week, and then you see them with three or four shirts the whole week,
Yeah.
and the rest just goes home unused. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not a fashion model and you have to change every 1 hour, then go as light
Yeah.
as you can. And if you need anything on the travel, you might as well, where you travel, you find a shirt, a blouse,
Yeah.
pants, a skirt, and you have a souvenir
Yeah.
rather than any dust
And
collectors
for
for
our
the shelves.
girls, yeah, and for our girls, it's also easy because you have some hacks. You bring some neutral colors, and then you just bring a different scarf that doesn't take too much space, and you can combine looks. So I always try to just bring neutral clothes. Usually, I always wear black. I like black clothes.
So she's a
So
very pessimistic person.
no, because makes me skinnier. Excuse me. So I used to wear black or neutral colors, and then just bring some scarves, two or three different scarves, just to change it or something like this. Which is better, package tour or a tour you organize and book yourself? I always organized and booked myself. Also for us, we never did. I mean, I don't know Ian before he travels before me, but for me, I always had. I had package tour because I went with a group, but apart from that, I always like to plan myself. I think the most fun is planning myself. So I don't like to just go to a tourism agent and book everything. I like to plan. I like to think about where to go and research about the places and research about the prices and everything. I
And there
love to
is
do this.
two things about those package tours too. Of course, if you want to be absolute, don't care, you book everything and you get your binder with all the travel vouchers and everything. You don't have to think. But then you have to stay. Sometimes you travel, for example, with TUI. They do groups.
Hmm.
It's not a group, but everybody's booked in the same hotel. Everybody has the same tour, so you see all the people over and over again, and then it's either yes or no,
Hmm.
hey or nay. Can be fun, or you start hating some people and you can't get away because you see them the next morning. I'm not a very social person, so. And the other thing is with those packages, as I worked in tourism my whole life, those tour companies, they book those day tours for you because they're good people. No, they're not. They book those day tours for you and they get good commissions on it.
Hmm.
So if you go local and you arrive wherever, there's many tour companies offering the same tours to the same spot. So you can pick the cheapest one, or you can just see on TripAdvisor
Yeah.
which is recommended and which is not. Because what the tour companies book for you doesn't have to be the best tour. They just book the tour where they get most of the commission out of
Yeah.
it. Okay, sorry, TUI and everybody else out there, don't sue me. If you want, you can hire me, and I will take it all back.
And Mark Shepard, hi, nice to meet you again. Hi, thanks for joining us again.
Welcome back.
Yep. On your previous live, you told a story about 100-year-old man. Nice concept. Can we make a movie on that line? Yes, would be amazing a movie from that book.
Book, yeah.
What books and blogs would you recommend to aspiring aspiring travelers? Um, books.
Travel related.
Yeah, I have a list of them, but I just
Well,
posted my.
I have a book which I read, I don't know, 10, 15 times by now, but it's by a German comedian. Okay, he's a German comedian, and he got chubby and he got into a midlife crisis. So he decided he works the Camino de Santiago de Compostela, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
Camino de Santiago de Compostela. That's one. So he started without any training, without any hiking experience. He just bought some kick-ass gear because he has the money, and he started at the French side of the Pyrenees, walked over the French Pyrenees, through all the way Spain in the brutal summer heat because he didn't looked it up when would be nice temperatures, and he finally arrived there. And he did like a diary and made a book out of it. And he describes all the characters he meets on the way and all this, and it's just mind blowing. It's in German. I don't know if it ever came out in English, so I don't know if this helps at all.
No, the book I think we have in English. Yeah.
I have in German.
No. You can find it in
Yeah.
English. I'm saying yeah.
Yeah, this book is really nice. If you really want to know about this book, just send us a direct message and then I can forward maybe the link from Amazon.
Yeah. And I'll tell you because I had a list on my Instagram about movies that inspire travelers. So I'll just let you know the ones I have
Books,
it here.
not movies.
No, books and movies. No, books and blogs. Yeah, but there's some movies that are books. So there's Into the Wild. I love the book and the movie. And let me see. Oh yeah, there's The Wild. Is a book and a movie. It's really nice too. It's about a solo female traveler. And yeah, I'm just telling you the ones which are books make into movies. On the Road from Jack Kerouac. Um, what else? Ah, yeah, the one from Santiago de Compostela is called The Way.
But
There's a movie too from this.
yeah, but this is with Kurt Douglas or whatever.
No, Martin Sheen.
Martin Sheen.
Yeah,
Martin
yeah,
Sheen. Yeah.
yeah.
This is an old one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I never watched it.
And yeah, that's it from this list I have here. But I will remember more
because
and
I'm
I'll let you
reading
know.
more adventure books and science fiction, just to leave this planet for a while. So
No, I was reading a few books, traveling books and stuff, but they're from Brazilian authors, so not sure if they have it in English.
what is the one, the Portuguese author? It's not travel related about a person, but about the journey of an elephant.
The Journey of the Elephant.
It's called The Journey of the Elephant. Yeah.
It's Fernando Pessoa.
There is in Lisboa they have a big olive tree, and then under the olive tree they have footprint of an elephant.
Yeah.
So this story is really nice. What do you do?
Just checking the.
You can leave the link there.
Yeah.
Did you ever finish the book?
No, sorry, it's José Saramago. No. Yeah. The Journey of the Elephant.
Yeah, if you have
The Elephant's Journey. No, I'm just copying the official name in English to put it here.
Yeah, this is a really nice book, and then of course the 100-year-old man, he kind of travels a lot
He
in his
travels a
100
lot,
years
so
and
it's
in
really
his
nice.
years after too.
Yeah. And blogs. Blogs I have plenty, but at the moment there's nothing coming to my head. I will check soon and I will post here for you guys. Bara here, hello, I'm new from Turkish. And do you hear Turkish country? Do you ever visit Turkish country? No. Thanks for joining us, first of all.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. Welcome to our channel.
Not yet. We saw lately on the Discovery Channel, History Channel, we saw about Istanbul.
Yeah.
A documentary. It looked very interesting.
Yeah.
I haven't been there. I'm from Berlin.
It was Turkey in general, because it was Istanbul and the other places. It was not just Istanbul.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm from Berlin, so I had many friends from Turkish friends from Turkey. But I never went there. I hear from all the Turkish people, wherever they grew up, this is the most beautiful place in all of Turkey, and I shouldn't believe anyone else, So it must be very beautiful. But we started this channel just last year. Turkey will be on the list whenever we're cruising around, but we haven't been there yet.
Yeah. And Boone Ida. Hi, friends. Hi. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. What food from your home country do you miss the most? From my home country, I think I miss the most. Let me think. I don't know, because here is quite easy to find Brazilian food. So, but I think I miss the most.
I don't know. It's your home country, not mine.
No, I'm thinking. Thinking mostly the food my grandma and my mom cooks, like homemade food from my grandma and my mom. My grandma does some amazing polenta and with cow tongue and stuff. So think my grandma's food and my mom's food. Not one specific dish, but their food.
I think, can I answer too?
Yeah, of course.
The what I miss from Germany now. I grew up in Berlin, but my heart is in Bavaria. So I love the Bavarian food. I like especially the Schweinshaxen. It's like pork knuckle, or they have the same made out of cow. You have the big cow knuckle there with roasted potatoes and sauerkraut, right?
Hmm.
It's a typical German food for me, and this is very hard to get all around the world. So whenever I go to Germany, that's something I'll eat first.
Yeah, and it's a nice pastel.
Yeah,
Pastel is a kind of fried
but don't they have it
dough.
in inside your budget?
No, side de baixo, no.
No, oh, it's not they
No, yeah, but they didn't have when we asked.
Ah,
Anyways, I miss a nice pastel, but I miss a pastel, nice pastel from the street market in Brazil.
okay.
And I really miss like coconut water, but from the coconut, like just open the coconut, green coconut, and drink the water. Yeah, I really miss the coconut water. Ambo Ida, how many foreign languages have you learned so far?
Not many.
Portuguese by birth, English, Spanish, and
Fluent or
no,
just a
not
few
fluent,
words?
but I can speak in Spanish. Like I used to speak with to I can help the tourists and everything. So Spanish I understand, let's say 60-70%. I speak 40%, but can help them.
Yeah, for me, it's I
Mm.
speak German. Obviously, I speak partly English, and I'll speak also the Swiss German, which is completely different to the normal German.
Mhm.
It's you can't even compare it. I understand a little bit of Portuguese
Mhm.
since I live here,
Yeah.
and then I can say a few phrases in many languages, but it's
Yeah.
all useless.
I learned German. I understand like 10%. I had 1 year of German classes, but it's very difficult. So, but when he's talking to the friends, I understand like the general what they're talking about, but I can't answer. So just a little bit Italian as well. Like when they're talking, I understand the general what they're talking about, but I can't really answer. So just bits and pieces of languages. um, how many countries have you visited, Kumaresh? Good question. Let me
I
think
know they
about it.
asked us in one of the other live streams, and I was
Yes.
talking half an hour. I can't if I can't
Yeah.
get them all together. I can just try to. It's maybe easier than count.
Yeah. Tell the ones you remember.
Yeah, obviously I was I was obviously in Brazil.
Obviously.
Obviously I was in Brazil, but I just saw this much of Brazil. I
Mm.
saw more Uber and underground and train. So Brazil. I was in Canada. I was in America. I was in Quito, Venezuela.
No.
No,
Quito,
Ecuador.
Ecuador.
I was in Ecuador, all the way up in the mountains, and not much oxygen. Um, I was in Australia. I was in. I have to see now which way of the planet
Egypt,
I go around. I was in Egypt. I was in Africa, around Cape Town area. I was in.
Netherlands.
Yeah, hold on. I was in Netherlands. I was yeah, now Europe. I was in
Yeah.
Netherlands. I was in Europe. I was in Netherlands. I was in Belgium. I was in Denmark. I was in England, Ireland, Northern Ireland, if you want to count it, France, Italy, Liechtenstein, Switzerland, Poland. I was in Hungary for meetings, so not for fun. Italy, I
Yeah,
think.
you said Italy, right?
Yeah, I don't know if
Yeah.
I don't know how to think. I was in New Zealand,
Hmm.
so I think that's it.
That's it.
If I forgot a country, guys, in this time,
Yeah, for me, I was in Argentina. I was in, let me think, Argentina, Peru. Um, yeah, from the South America, Argentina, Peru, then United States, and then from Europe, I've been in Ireland, Portugal, Spain, Italy, um, Northern Ireland, Germany, Netherlands.
oh, I was in Austria too.
I had never been in Austria.
Austria,
No.
Switzerland. I said Switzerland.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I lived in Switzerland. So yeah.
And then I've been in Egypt, Israel, and I think that's it. I think that's it.
Portugal. Oh,
Egypt,
we forgot
yeah.
Portugal.
I said
Yeah,
Portugal.
I forgot Portugal. I live in Portugal, so obviously I was in Portugal.
Yeah.
And
And
Spain, I was too with you in
yeah,
Malaga. See, guys, it's always.
yeah. So I think that's it for me too. Yeah. Egypt, Israel. I think
You want to start again?
Israel. No,
Politician.
no. I'm just thinking. I think Israel's the further orient. I've been
I
further
was with
east.
my dad twice in Moscow, but I was a kid, so I don't have many memories.
Yeah.
So this Moscow would be Russia,
Russia.
correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm, Kumarash. The sea on it, in it, or stay on dry land.
Dry land or a very big boat, very
Mhm.
close to the dry land.
Yeah.
We have highly respect of the ocean.
On it, but
We
close
live
to
on a
the
very
shore.
small island in a huge ocean. Every time we go on the boat on and off, and we really enjoy the time on the boat. But the boats here, the tours we do, you can always see the island, so it's okay. I think I would not panic, but I would feel very uncomfortable if I go on one of those cruise liners in the middle of the Atlantic Pacific. I mean, it's bad enough if you think you fly over a big ocean, and if the plane crashes, nobody can rescue you because
Yeah.
by the time they come, you've been eaten by animals. So
Yeah.
dry land with ocean view,
Yeah. An
right?
ocean with dryland view.
Yeah.
What's your top travel tip? If you wrote a novel, what would it be about?
Just
Um,
ask this. I want to know too. You
yeah,
forgot to read the names.
Kumarash.
Ah,
Sorry. Yeah,
yeah.
still Kumarash. Yeah. So top travel tip, I would say travel light because it's a pain in the ass when you have too much luggage to carry around. It, I think takes a lot of the fun away.
And another tip too, when we travel, for example, I know we have friends that's old fashioned. They buy souvenirs everywhere. They go to Egypt, they buy a statue of the Sphinx, or they go to Paris, they buy the Eiffel Tower, all this dust collecting rubbish. So what we do when we travel, not this one now especially, but we always buy a necklace for her.
Yeah.
Just one cheap necklace, not at the jeweler, okay? We have a budget.
Hmm. Before I used to buy T-shirts for me, but then at some point you start travel. I used to buy T-shirts from every state I went or every place I went, and then at some point you realize you have too many T-shirts. So when you're traveling, you just end up with too many T-shirts. So
And the best thing is you have to also consider everything you bring with you. You have to pay maybe extra weight on the airplane, depends
yeah.
on how much rubbish you buy. So we always say the cheapest and the most valuable thing you can bring from a travel is memories. You
Mm,
don't pay for them.
yeah.
They're good, they're bad, but they're memories. And at the end of the day, after a few years, they're going to be amazing stories or become amazing stories. So they increase in value and they
Yeah.
don't take space away. Okay, a little bit brain space, but
Yeah.
the brain
And
is big enough.
we usually buy postcard.
She buys
Yeah,
postcards.
me. I
Yeah,
collect postcards, so I usually buy postcard from the
I
places.
couldn't care less.
Yeah, I love postcards. Postcards and the book. You know the
The book.
when you put to mark the page in the middle of the book. I don't know the name in English.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
The bookmarker.
Bookmark, yeah, the
Yeah,
bookmarker, yeah.
yeah.
What I normally do when I
I usually
travel,
buy some bookmarker because they don't take space either.
what I do when I travel, I always try local drinks.
Yeah.
I can't bring them most of the time, so I'll just drink them there. And
Kinda rainy Jamaican girl here. Hi, thanks for joining us again. Do you call yourself traveler or tourist? I don't know. I don't really like this separation, traveler and tourist. I think every traveler is a tourist and every tourist is a traveler. So I think we are a little bit of both.
yes, and
There's no, yeah.
I'm a global citizen from planet Earth, so I'm home wherever I
Because I
travel.
think even the travelers they like to enjoy the sometimes touristic stuff
No, but I
and
think it's just the tourists. It's just they book those ready-made packages and they want just to enjoy whatever. The traveler always think they want to be above the tourists because we see it so many times. Also, YouTubers and other channels. Um, Sometimes us we have the same feeling. We travel somewhere and you want to film something and you want to do content for your channel, and then it's flooded by hordes of tourists coming out of buses, and everybody complains about the tourists, including me. But then I have to think about, yes, I'm a tourist here too, you know. So,
hmm
and the travelers want to be above all of this, but at the end they're tourists too, you know.
yeah.
So
That's why I don't think there's really a separation. I think both they're a little bit of both,
yeah, and we
you know.
do travel for work, so we have to, you know.
Yeah.
So
um, Kindle. What has been the most useful item you've brought for traveling? The most useful item. I think luggage scale is really important to have, especially when you're traveling for a while, and a good backpack. Because yeah, I think the good because when I went to, for example, I spent 25 days in Germany with a backpack, and my backpack was amazing. I could fit everything. Of course, I had to me and my sister because we overspent because we were Bayern supporters. So we went to the Bayern shop and we wanted to buy everything. So we end up with one extra small luggage. Me and my sister together, we pitched in one extra small luggage. But it's just because we were in Munich and we overspent. But usually we don't buy too much. So the backpack lasted for us like 25 days in clothes and everything. We just washed in the hostels and stuff. So a good backpack and power banks.
one item,
Yeah, I know, but
one,
I'm
my
telling
little
the useful
politician.
things.
When I traveled, always the most useful things. I mean, okay, maybe not in Nepal in the winter, was my Converse. They brought me all around the planet, all the countries I traveled. I traveled in Converse. Of course, you can't go hiking with them. You can limit it, of course. If the weather gets too rough, then it gets too hard. And back in the days, I always traveled with my pocket knife in the check-in luggage. But nowadays, more and more countries have more and more laws on knives and then on blades, and I don't even want to get in trouble, so I don't do it anymore. Because the Swiss Army knife has blades, has a lot of
Mm,
tools on it, which come in handy in all situations. So that's what I normally had on me.
yeah. What's the best piece of travel advice? Yeah, we answered this one already. Kendall, we answered this one before. Was travel light.
Yeah.
And oh, sorry, Kumaresh asked about if you wrote a novel, what would it be about? We didn't answer this
No.
question before. Um, Actually, I started writing two different novels. I never finished both of them, but one is fantasy, like Lord of the Rings style, and one is about thriller and crime, but I never finished any of them. Maybe one day you see my novel somewhere there.
Yeah, on Oprah. Yeah,
No.
for me too. In Malaga, we started. We were eating tapas and drinking a lot of wine, Spanish wine.
Mm-hmm.
So we started with one book, which would be cool, Giovanni Saga. You know, Giovanni has an Italian name, and he's kind of um, a
Capo.
mafia-related employee.
Uh,
So he does money collections and all the dirty business, but in a kind of a funny way, so kind of a humoristic way to do it.
mhm.
And when I was in school, I wrote for the school newspapers, and I wrote a lot of short stories, like crime, like a detective, or some ghost-related spooky stories,
Mhm.
which are really popular. The school newspaper, we sold more copies when my stories were in. So I just want to break in now what didn't brought me any royalties. So
Kendall, what travel scams have you heard about?
Airbnb.
Plenty. Yeah.
For example, when we moved to Madeira, we said for the first month maybe we stay in an Airbnb, and then we figured out that Airbnb at the moment, due to the COVID and stuff, and I think also they're changing their products. Um, so you can rent apartments for like 3 months, 6 months, a year, and you get
Mhm.
up to 30, 50%, 60% discount. We heard lately.
Mhm.
So we came here to we were back then in Ireland. So we went on checking for Airbnb.
Mhm.
Some or no, we went on realtor pages here or property pages here to see what's possible to rent.
Mhm.
And we found a beautiful apartment in an area which we know well. And so we thought, okay, let's book this. And it's Airbnb. It's okay. I mean, it's fully furnished, bills included, and everything. And then when we tried to pay, because we said, okay, we want to rent for 1 year. Um, when we tried to pay, there was a problem with the payment, not on our side because we had the money in the bank, but our bank blocked the transaction. And then
Mhm.
we wrote the so-called Airbnb agent, sorry, we have troubles to
Mhm.
pay. And then all this BS started. Oh, we'll send you a proof of booking, but you have to send money to a whatever private account. And then we looked up all the fine prints. The account was located in Greece,
Greece. Yeah.
but she was not Greek. She was what?
No, she was Greek. Yeah.
She was Greek too. Yeah, yeah. But at the end of the day, we would have almost spent 4,500 euro
Yeah.
on an apartment, which most likely exists, but she has no rights on it. So of course the money didn't went through. We contacted Airbnb and opened a fraud case against this wonderful lady. I hope she burns somewhere. You know.
Yeah. So this is one of many travel scams. That's why you always have to be careful. Coronavirus. Sorry for late. I had the meeting with some group of old guys. Finished now. Came here to join you. Thanks for being back here to joining us.
It's always fun to have you around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although your time is running out.
Yeah. And Sri Arum from Maldives. Hello again. Hi. Thanks for joining us again.
Thanks for coming back.
Yeah. Looking handsome today. For you, looking handsome today.
Who?
You,
No, for
handsome,
you.
it's you. For me, would be pretty. Well, anyways, thank you. Traveling best bus or train? Well,
It's a matter of taste.
it depends, yeah.
I love train. I'm a train guy, like Sheldon Cooper.
I love trains, but there are some really nice buses you can get nowadays with really comfortable seats and everything. So
And you have to see, for example, in Germany, traveling by bus is way
way
cheaper than
cheaper.
traveling by train because the German train, the Deutsche Bundesbahn,
Mhm.
is, I don't know what. I mean, they're almost bankrupt and they're still charging money like there's no
Yeah,
tomorrow.
way cheaper. For example, with Flixbus, I took a bus from south from Munich to Hanover. It was overnight bus, and I paid €5. Was so
Yeah,
cheap.
we also traveled from Sao Paulo to Rio de Janeiro
Yeah,
to Parachi,
Parachi,
and it was,
super comfortable.
yeah, it was super comfortable. It was an overnight bus. You can put the whole seat down like this. It was air conditioned. We
Mhm.
had I think 1 or 2 stops in between to use a toilet and stuff.
Yeah.
So it always depends on.
Mhm.
For me, it would be train if it's affordable.
Hmm. Jesus, we're super backlogged, guys. Send one question at a time, please, just
Just
to
put the.
give us a chance to answer all of them because we have plenty of questions now to
Let
answer.
us answer a few questions first,
Yeah,
quickly.
just 1 second. Let me just put here.
I don't know.
No.
No. Quick.
Hold on. Your bus or train from Maldives again, fan or air conditioning? It depends on the weather. It depends on the country.
It depends on the size of the fan.
Yeah.
Okay, sometimes you go into some accommodations, they say they have some sort of fan or air conditioning, and you have a fan this size, like a USB device you can plug in your, no. Air conditioning
And it
is,
also depends on the heat.
yeah,
For example, when I was in Egypt, it was the peak of summer. The fan wouldn't cut it. Had to be air conditioned because it was
yeah, next.
dying. Yeah.
Next. Sorry, guys, we have to pick up here before people get mad.
Yeah, on room booking. Yeah. Beer or wine while traveling?
Everything.
Both.
You can
Still,
start with beer and end with wine.
still three from Maldives. Window or aisle seat? For me, depends on the length of the trip. If it's a short trip, I prefer window. If it's a long trip, I prefer aisle seat. But
And for me, it depends on the type of airplane because I'm 187 tall, okay. And if you have a very small leg space, then I need the aisle seat. But then every time the stewardess comes with a shopping cart or a food cart, she always breaks my legs. So I
yeah.
like window seat not because I enjoy the view because I'm fucking blind, but I like the window seat because I can lean against the cabin
Yeah.
wall. You know, there's always
Yeah, I like
something.
both. There's those.
I don't like when I travel alone the seat in the middle
Oh
of two
yeah,
people.
I hate
I
the seat
hate
in the
this.
middle.
So many times I have like one guy sweating beside me, the other one sleeping on my shoulder. The middle seat is a punishment of the airline and
Mhm.
should be 50% off, okay?
Mhm.
There should be a
Yeah.
law against middle
Middle
seats.
seats, yeah. Traveling luxury or low maintenance is still Surrey from Maldives.
Low,
Traveling luxury on low maintenance. Low
low budget,
maintenance, yeah.
obviously low budget. Not only because we can't afford luxury at the moment, but I always traveled low budget because in the luxury section you have all those rich business people and they always talk about business and uh, in the low budget you meet the real people.
Yeah, this
You meet the
Pearson's.
people which you grab, you go to a bar, you have a wonderful night out, or you go on a incredible hike, or you do crazy things together, or you pitch in for
Mhm.
some not so kosher ride to somewhere and you hope you survive. Low budget is more fun.
Yeah. No, still three party nights or not party, not to party.
Well, party night not as a
It
nightclub.
depends what you call party nights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nightclub no go. We don't
Yeah.
go to night. We hate nightclubs.
Hmm.
It is just parties always. We
Even when I was
party.
younger, I
Yeah,
never liked
we partied a
nightclubs.
lot through
Yeah.
our whole lives, and we're still partying with friends. So party is always an option with be with us.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, but not nightclub parties.
no,
Parties like go out and socialize and drink with friends.
yeah,
Hotels or apartments? Apartments. I
yeah.
mean, it depends on the hotel. Yeah.
We stayed in a few hotels, not too expensive, where you have a little kitchenette inside and the fridge. Then yes,
Hmm.
because you can cook some coffee, you can have something for lunch in the fridge, or you can just chill your drinks or so. Um, I know most of the hotels have those big breakfast restaurants, which I don't like. I hate it. I don't
Hmm.
like to see people first thing in the morning and then I have to go to the buffet, pick my food, and somebody runs me over because
Hmm.
he's more hungry than me. So I like to have my privacy.
Hmm.
But apart from that, apartments most likely, if it's safe enough to leave your stuff there. Yeah.
Yeah. It's still three. From toilets, squat or Western? Western. Western toilets.
Squat I did before. It depends on the strength in your legs.
Yeah.
If you're capable to squat, go on.
Yeah.
But if you can sit down, especially at a certain age, It's most appreciated.
Yeah. Aiden Christopher. Hello. Hi, Aiden. Thanks for joining us again. And Lucinda. Hi, guys. Hope you're okay. Hi, Lucinda. Thanks for joining
Lucinda,
us
thank you.
again.
Finally.
Yeah. Finally, you're late.
I was waiting.
Aiden, what are the gadgets are you carrying when you travel?
The legal parts.
The,
Gadgets, we travel with a lot of equipment because we,
yeah, photo, video equipment.
yeah,
But I would say one gadget that saves lives is the power bank, for sure.
yeah, a good power bank. Don't
Yeah.
be cheap when you buy a power bank. Really put money into it.
Yeah.
We have, for example, the good thing is with our drone, we have 3 spare batteries and a charger. This one goes as a power bank as well. But we have 2 or 3
Power
power
banks.
bank. And what is really really good, we bought it on Amazon now. Um, it's like an adapter, like a multi USB charger.
Ah, yeah, this
Yeah,
is super
because you
nice.
see, when you travel, all our nowadays, all of your gadgets too, they have mini USB charging ports
Let
and
me
stuff.
take it to show.
And most of the hotel rooms they have 2 or 3 sockets, so you can only charge 2 or 3 devices. So it's a gadget you put like 4, 5, 6 in one socket. So much easier. You feel like laughing at the socket and saying that's all you can do. Now take the
Now,
cables out.
yeah. Now this just to show them all the cables. So this is the gadget. You plug in the socket, and you have 6 USB ports. And this is super powerful. Charges all of them super fast.
At the same time,
yeah. So it's so good. We charge everything at once.
It doesn't get hot, it doesn't melt,
Yeah.
it doesn't explode so far.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Let me put it back here.
And maybe a wine bottle opener.
Yeah.
No.
So yeah, gadgets. And then Aiden again. Who in your friends and family has their birthday next?
I have no family.
Where?
In my friends and family.
Yeah.
You
My
had
dad.
you had birthday, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
My
mine.
dad.
When's your dad's birthday?
20th of June.
Ah, yeah, okay. I would say it's mine, but no, it's your
No,
dad's. Yeah.
my dad.
Yeah,
Then my mom. Then it's you. My mom is August.
yeah, as I say, I only have my mom in my family. The rest already expired. So my mom is the only one out there. She had in March, and friends they're all far away, so I don't know when their birthdays are.
Hey, then strict schedule or go with the flow when your channel hits 100K subscribers. Oh my god, don't tell me when it hits. We're waiting for 1K.
Yeah. No, if we whenever we hit the 100, there will be of course a big live stream, or we will do a meet and greet, and whoever
Yeah.
wants to come and join us wherever we are, we're gonna have a big party. But we will do the same than before.
Yeah, we always go with the flow. We don't. I mean, we plan stuff to do when we travel. For example, we plan stuff to do for that day, but we don't have a strict schedule because we always have like to have space for.
I'll try it from a German perspective.
Yeah, no.
But then she broke this.
We always like to have space for things that happen. You know, sometimes the nice things happen and you're not planned. So yeah. Do you prefer to walk, take public transport, or take private transport?
It depends on the distance, my friend. Who was the question?
Aiden, still Aiden.
Sorry,
Yeah.
she doesn't tell me who's
Still
talking.
Aiden for the next question. When change person, I would tell
No,
you.
we like to walk. Obviously,
Yeah.
We like to walk. We have legs,
Mm-hmm.
And then if it's affordable, private, kind of germaphobe here on my side. um, so especially at the moment with Corona around,
Yeah.
Uber or Bolt or all those companies are really a lifesaver.
Mm-hmm.
And if nothing else is around, public transport, why not?
Yeah, we don't mind either. But
Yeah.
if it's short distance, we prefer to walk.
Yeah.
Like half an hour walking.
And
We
normally
really like to do
from our
the.
apartment into the city center, we walk like 10 kilometers.
Yeah, we really
Then we
like to
walk
do
it.
walking tours when we go to new places and
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
Next.
Aiden, what's been the best street food you've ever had? Best street food we've
Jeez, I
ever
had so much
had.
good food.
Me too. Best street food you've ever had. Let me think about it.
Best street food I ever had.
Well, I would say empanadas in Argentina. Yeah.
Yeah.
Empanadas. We bought empanadas. Me and my sister, we bought empanadas from, no, not my sister, sorry. Me and my friend, we bought empanadas from a lady. She had a Tupperware in the street selling the empanadas. And this was, why not? Let's try. Oh my God, was the best empanadas I ever had. It was so delicious. And then the next day, we didn't find the lady anymore. It was so sad.
Yeah, and for me, I don't know. It was in Africa. I was around Cape Town, Johannesburg, and we went to. It was like I don't know. It was like kind of safari day trip all together. Um, and then when those tour companies, some of them, they're bringing those restaurants where they say, "Oh, this is the best place. Go here, go here, go here." Because we get commission, and I always don't do what they say, so I'll do my own. And I walked around, and I found some street market, and I don't know what it was. They gave it in a little bowl, and there was some with a big cooked banana and some meat and some I don't know spices. I don't know what it was because I have no clue. Somebody just ordered, because I'm legally blind, so I can't read the menu. And my rule is when I order street food, I order in a takeaway place. I always eat what the person in front of me in the queue eats. I think, oh, I have the same. So I don't need to embarrass myself to ask, can you read the menu? Can you explain me? So whatever the person ate in front of me, that's what I ate, and it was incredible. And it was a lot.
So now, Saban, nice chat going on. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining us. How was your day today? And today was pretty much work on the computer, eat some lunch slash dinner, and start the live streaming. So it's kind of busy days for us today because yesterday we were off, so we didn't do much yesterday. Just watch TV and stuff. Saban, what's the longest single journey you've taken?
Single journey and traveling.
Yeah, but single journey in.
Think for me was going from Germany to Australia. It was like 20 plus hours because I had some layover in Singapore.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Singapore. And that was the longest journey for me. Maybe nowadays there are better flights.
Yeah, for me the longest journey was when I went to Ireland second time because I had layover in South Carolina, so I had 8 hours layover.
Yeah, I had one too when I moved to Newfoundland.
Mm-hmm.
I went from how did it went? I went from Switzerland to Frankfurt, from Frankfurt to Halifax, and in Halifax I had 10 hours layover. You see, and I can't leave the airport. How I'm gonna find the way back? So I stayed 10 hours, like in what's the movie Transit?
Transit, yeah.
Yeah, like Tom Hanks style,
Yeah.
trying to kill time. And then I flew into Deer Lake. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was long too.
Yeah, for me it was 8 hours trip and then 8 hours layover, then 8 hours more trip. So it was like 24 hours traveling. No. Saban, what do you think you stay friends with the people you? What do you think you stay friends with the people you've met? Yes.
So far,
Yeah.
95%.
Yeah, we always have contact with people we met
Yeah, sometimes
everywhere. Yeah.
after a while you figure out that he or she turns into an annoying creature. So you just have a fallout and that's it.
Yeah.
But 95%
Most of the time.
we
Yeah.
have contact. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I still have contact with people I met in Peru, and I went to Peru in 2012. So
Yeah, and also
yeah,
if contacts means once or twice a year on Instagram,
yeah,
Facebook, WhatsApp,
yeah,
God knows what's out there.
still counts.
Yeah, still counts. Yeah.
Saban, would you rather see a lot of places or get to know one really well?
I think a lot of places.
Yeah, I think a little bit of both.
No, you have to. No, for us, for
Yeah.
example, when we travel, we always spend. Look, for example, for you guys now, when you see our videos, 15 minutes ish, 20, half an hour, whatever it is between, um, we always take too much time because we do the stock photo and all this.
Mm-hmm.
So we film like 4 or 5 hours for one little clip, and then we edit on top
Yeah.
of it, you know. So we need time, and we like, you see, and believe it or not, after filming, we actually like to walk again through the place to actually enjoy what we just saw,
Yeah.
because most of the time we only see what we saw when it's up on YouTube, you
Yeah.
know. So so a little bit more time in each places rather than just all the time of the world in one place.
Yeah. Mm. Sabin, who's your dream travel companion? Him and my sister, who was my travel companion before him. So they both. Sabin, when you travel to the far corners of the earth, do you feel like the world shrinks or grows? I think it grows because you get to realize
No,
how big it is.
we have a big world map hanging over our couch, and we look at it all the time. Obviously, it hangs over our couch, so it's a very
Yeah.
prominent place. And we think this planet is huge.
Yeah.
You know, if you compare about, if guys, if you try whenever you have some time or you're bored or you wonder where we live, try to find Madeira Island and then compare it on the world map.
Yeah.
My mom says Madeira Island looks like a little fly poop on the world map. Like a fly just flew over, pooped on it, and this is Madeira Island. It is so tinsy. And then compare it with places like India or places like Canada
Russia.
or Russia. I mean, hello. See, Madeira has the same size, more or less, like the German city of Hamburg. And there's only one city in Germany. Hamburg has the same size like Madeira.
Yeah.
So it's a humble little island. Okay, there's smaller islands, obviously, that's not a question, but yeah, I
Yeah.
think the world is pretty huge.
That's it, politician. See, Lucinda said, handsome and pretty, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, we do our best. Took us ages,
Yeah.
ages. Jesus.
And Sabin, does traveling makes us a better person? Yes, for sure.
No, I think it
Because
makes you
it makes
appreciate.
you more
And
humble.
yeah, and I'm always saying, when you see all the racism in the world, those people don't travel. They live in their own fucking narrow-minded piece of shit world. But people who travel will never be a racist. How can you call
Yeah.
somebody a foreigner if you travel all the time?
Yeah.
You know. So I think it makes you, and it makes you. In our case, now we can't talk for everyone, but for us, it makes us really humble and appreciate what we can see.
Yeah.
You know, this we are nerds, so we watch all the Discovery Channel and History Channel all the time, and every day we see places. So, oh my God, unbelievable! When you think you have seen the most beautiful place in the world, you see another one. So don't ask us which is the most beautiful place in the world. For us at the moment, it's Madeira,
Yep.
or for me.
We can't answer
We
that.
can't answer this because this changes on a daily basis, I would
Yeah.
say. But we want to see the places one to one,
Yeah.
not just on the TV screen.
Lucinda, she put some wine glasses and cheers. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. Believe it or not, we have wine in here.
Yeah.
This is a German beer mug. One of us is German. Guess who? So we drink wine too. Say
Yeah.
cheers.
Cheers.
Because we gave up on glasses due to my eye condition. I
Yeah.
can't see glasses, and I knock them over, break them all the time. I'm like an elephant.
Yeah. Mark, is it possible to you to vlog in your hometown? Yeah, my hometown is huge. So to vlog in my
We can
hometown,
vlog in her neighborhood.
yeah, if I vlog in my neighborhood, to vlog in my hometown would be, if I want to really vlog about all the places and stuff, would be at least a series of 5 or 6 videos. I'm from São Paulo, so São Paulo is huge. But yes, we can. Next time when we go there, we're planning to vlog some from São Paulo and from Berlin. Next time we go to Germany, but we want to really show
Can I
you.
talk about my hometown?
Yes,
Thank you.
I'm talking about my hometown.
Yeah, you talk Berlin.
Yeah, no, I just said we plan to vlog there, but we want to show you the places, like not the places that all the tourists heard about. So
For me too. When we
yeah.
go to Berlin, I want to show where I grew up in my district. My district, okay, maybe it's small. Don't know what it means for you, but my district has around, I think, 250,000 of people. So for Sao Paulo, it's nothing. Okay, you have more in the train
Yeah.
going to work.
Uh-huh.
But I want to show my little district. We have an old historical part of the city center. We have an old fortification, like a fortress, an old fortress, which was never conquered by no one. In the basement now, in the fortification, they have a big, I don't know how they call it, not tribe, family, I don't know. It's thousands of bats living in there. She hates bats, so she can't go there. I
Mhm.
want to show this place, and we want to show places around Berlin, which are super beautiful, but tourists don't know them. I don't want to show the Brandenburger Gate and the radio or the TV tower on
Mhm.
an Alexanderplatz. This you can see everywhere. So
I don't hate pets. I just have an irrational fear of them. I have
okay,
a phobia.
okay, so this we can't. Yeah,
Yeah. But I'm trying to get better, but I don't know. Anyways, Lucinda, better late than never. Is the island becoming busier now we can travel? Yes.
yes.
Now it's slowly becoming busier, so it's nice. It's nice to
You
see,
can see more and more
yeah, tourists
people
coming back
coming.
and
Yeah, we
yeah.
saw yesterday big scenes in Lisbon of British UK visitors. There was the Champions League,
Mhm.
and they were beating the shit out of each other and
Yeah.
destroying the whole street and then terraces. It was pretty, yeah. I mean,
Mhm.
at least you had some business after they destroyed the bar.
Yeah.
So here it gets busier too, and we're waiting also for the cruise liners to come back. They were promised end of summer
Mhm.
to
Yeah.
come back to
Let's see.
Madeira.
Mark, can you really check places off of a list? Not really, because
No, you always have to
it's
revisit.
yeah,
And
yeah. Because
we,
for example, Madeira, we love Madeira. We always say we have to go to Madeira. We're living here for
1 year,
almost
oh,
a year, and we still haven't seen everything you have to see. You know, so it's
and
really hard to check off.
and
Say I know all about this place. You
and
know.
then you also have to consider when you go to a place. You know, you're only there for like a week, 2 weeks. You're only there for a part of the season. You
Yeah.
haven't seen it in spring, summer, autumn, or winter.
Yeah.
And especially in places like, I think, let's say Iceland, Nepal, Russia, it's a
Europe in general
Europe too.
changes a lot.
It's a huge difference
Yeah.
in all the mood and everything.
Mhm.
Here in Madeira too. I mean, in Madeira here we have spring and summer.
Mhm.
For us
Yeah.
Europeans, I mean, the Portuguese people were saying it's maybe cold.
And autumn. The coldest is
Yeah, the coldest is we have like 12 degrees at night or 10 degrees at night.
yeah.
Some nights
Down
go a
here
little,
in
yeah,
the
okay,
mountains
if you go
colder.
up to the north, but where we live on the sunny side,
Yeah.
it's different.
Mm-hmm. So, Mark, if you were offered a one-way ticket to go on your dream adventure tomorrow, what would you say? Jesus, what time is the flight?
And what's the one? And why one-way ticket? What's this cheap ass offer? You know,
yeah. What time is the flight? Let's go.
it's
we figure out how to come back.
sorry
But
guys, we have to go. Mark offered.
Mark, yeah,
Thanks, Mark. Yeah, we'll take the offer. We have to
pack.
let's pack now. We're on the way.
Listen, the Love the Enchanted Park walk. Is that in Monte? Yes, it's in Monte. It's just um
It's just at the end stop of the bus line
bus
21.
21. Yes, kind of to the left side of the basket
Monte.
riders.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you coming up the Monte is to the left side of the basket.
Yeah, when you go on the basket and the first left turn, it's on the right side.
Yeah. Mm.
Before you turn left, the park is on the right side. So, yeah, it is. Sorry. It's the most I can explain it.
Yeah, yeah, but it's there. I have a map in the end of the video, but yeah, it's there. Mark, what does travel feel like to you?
Partially work,
Yeah,
but mostly we love it.
I would say excitement and freedom.
Yeah,
It's a
and
mix
it's
of
like for me, I always feel a little bit like Indiana Jones.
yeah.
You know, okay, she said I can't have the whip, you
No,
know, and I can't have the gun.
no.
But for me, it's like
But the
Indiana
hat you can
Jones.
have.
The hatchet?
The hat.
The
The
hatchet.
not the
Oh, you can have
hatchet.
the hatchet. That's no problem. Okay, the hat, I have almost Indiana Jones
Yeah.
hat, yeah.
Mark, do you leave a piece of you of your soul behind in each place you visited?
I would say
Yes.
yes. Everywhere
Mm-hmm.
you go, you lose a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm still talking. I still, I think, have to contact Madeira Tourism here to help them a little bit to sell Madeira. I think you can visit all the time, but your heart will stay in
Yeah.
Madeira. You know, it's like Hotel California. You know,
Yeah.
you can check in every time, but you will never leave.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Lucinda, what's your favorite historical part of Madeira?
Historical.
Um,
Don't know. We
well,
didn't have seen all the places yet, so I
in
don't want to
Madeira,
say yet.
yeah. But I really like the area with the Jesuit college, the big fountain there. I find it's really beautiful
This
with
is
the
from Chao.
Jesuit college. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Madeira, yeah. But I really like this the from the historical part. I really like this area with the Jesuit college.
Yeah, for me, I like the fortress in Porto Moniz. There's an
Mm.
gobsmacking aquarium in it. So if you want to pay the €3, €4,
350, I think. Yeah.
350, and spend 10 minutes of your life, you have seen it all.
Yeah, but it's cute.
Yeah, no, I like old, really old places,
Mm-hmm.
abandoned places, and I haven't seen many yet because we were not that mobile, with all the curfew and stuff. And soon
Mm-hmm.
enough, we rent cars. We still look for a collaboration for a rental car
Yeah, and
company.
also, for example, the museums, they were kind of closed and due to the curfew and everything, and now everything is coming back. So now we will start to go like to the fortress and all the other places. But so far, I like the Jesuit College Square. Mm, Wang Li, hello, sir. How are you? Hi, thanks for joining us again. Welcome
Thank you,
back.
sir.
Yeah. What's your travel style? Um,
Travels. Oh, we have
travel
style.
style.
Thank you for. We're always stylish when we travel.
Yeah, no, I would say it's more like independent. We book our own stuff. We research everything. We don't really like to book some packages and stuff, and we don't really like to stay in hotels. We prefer more independent kind of travel. You want to say something?
Yeah, and we like to try to travel on a budget. We
Yeah,
don't do luxury well because I worked my whole life for five-star hotels.
yeah. Hmm.
I have seen it. So normally when I traveled, I booked a flight. Obviously,
Hmm.
sometimes the return flight, because sometimes it's cheaper when you have a fixed return flight. And then I stayed 2 nights in my destination where I arrived, and from there it happened. So
Hmm.
I just followed whatever.
What would you say to someone who has never been out of their hometown? Do it. Save some money. I mean, I'm not saying for you to travel abroad. You don't need to go far away from your hometown to see beautiful places. For example, for me in São Paulo, that first trip I did alone, I went just to the neighbor city, not really neighbor, but was a close city, and was super beautiful. The city was amazing. The trip was amazing. So you don't have to go far, but just try to save some money. Try to have a budget for it and go somewhere. Can be the next village or something, but there's always
Yeah, you
some
can
beautiful
just go to
places.
the end destination of the train if it's not a
Yeah,
inter-country train.
yeah. You don't need to
Can go
go
to
and
Tondi.
stay. You don't need to go and stay. Just take the train, go to the end to the next village, and come back the same day if you don't have a big budget. But just go. It's nice. Mm, Langley, it's better to plan out a trip or just to leave everything open ended.
For us, it's open. We plan. We have to
Yeah.
plan nowadays a little bit because we have to create content. So we have to sometimes book appointments for sites to film, or we need to get permits
Permits and stuff.
to
Yeah.
film. Um, but we try just to whatever we have to book in this.
Yeah, we always have to have a balance. We
Yeah,
try to have a balance.
but normally we just try to go as unplanned as possible. Because, for example, you go somewhere, you talk to people, and then the locals will tell you, "I forget about this.
Yeah.
It's too touristy, or you want to queue 2 hours or whatever."
Yeah.
And then it's, "I do this or that,"
Yeah.
or for example, here now, her how do you call those ladies who do the
Manicure.
fingernails?
Yeah.
Her manicure
Nail
lady,
technician.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's a friend of a bar owner where we frequently go for
Hmm.
some poncha. So she said, "Oh, if you want to go on a boat trip, this bar owner he has a boat, and then he can bring you out to the ocean uh, to show you places which you normally can't reach from the land side because it's waterlocked, you know. So we have to go from the ocean. So we're looking forward to this whenever this will happen. We have to see now because due to COVID, everything was very complicated,
Mhm.
but rather low key. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, we always try, for example, if we go to a place, how we would like to see this and this and this, but we don't really plan the days for it because we kind of try to keep it
yeah.
open.
And also when you travel, sometimes you go to a place and it's beautiful. You want to stay a day longer,
Yeah.
but if you have this pre-packaged booked, you have to go. You know,
Yeah.
the bus will will go with or without you.
Yeah. No. Still, Wangley, do you feel more comfortable sleeping in your own bed or in a hotel bed?
Well, obviously, it's always the own bed
Yeah.
because hotel bed, you never know who slept the night before and what they did in the bed, you know. So obviously, it's
Yeah, no, the hotel beds usually are comfortable, but there's nothing like your own bed.
no,
What do you always keep tucked away in your backpack, Wangley? Yes.
drugs.
No. Always keep tucked away in backpack. I usually have always a little small towel in the backpack. Just also when we go places, not just traveling, but when we go hiking and stuff, I always have a small towel and garbage bags because we always, if we see garbage flying around, we collect it.
Everywhere we go, there is a Instagram page.
Yeah,
It's called
adventure.
Adventure Bag Crew.
Yeah.
So wherever we go hiking and we find garbage, or we go to a beach, we find it's always garbage at the beach. Not only because the humans getting more and more pigs, it's also the garbage coming from the oceans nowadays. You know, just when there's a waves or whatever, a storm.
Yeah.
So we always clean up as much as we can because if everybody does that, it will be a way cleaner planet.
Yeah. And it's also, or also carry garbage bags because sometimes you just want to put your dirty shoes or socks or stuff, and then we always put in garbage bags to
And
keep
throw them
everything
out.
out
Yeah,
clean. Yeah.
throw them out. Yeah.
Throw them out. Yeah. So Eduardo, hi from Cuba. Hi, thanks for joining us tonight.
Greetings to Cuba,
Yeah.
another place I really want to go for the cigars.
Yeah, he was in our last live stream too. Do you prefer to travel by plane or boat? Plane. As we
We
said,
just explained
yeah,
it before.
in the beginning.
You want to say it?
You can say it, yeah.
We love the ocean. We love to be on a boat. Has to be a certain size of boat. Okay, not that the shark can just jump into it. Um, it has to be a certain size of a boat, like big enough so you feel kind of comfortable on it. And it has to be close to the shoreline so you can at least see some land mass. Okay, if you would be in the middle of the ocean, Atlantic, Pacific, whatever, and you just see water, it would be kind of a weird. So plane is okay. I mean, at least you die quick, you know.
Um, Still, Eduardo, who's the most interesting person you ever met on your travels? Let me think about it.
The most interesting. Don't know. You meet so many different people,
Yeah.
and everybody has a story to tell.
Mm-hmm.
I think because
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't really say who was the most
Most interesting.
ever. You know,
Yeah.
I met so many interesting people all the
Me
time.
too.
So I can't answer this question. I can't pin it down on one person. And we're still meeting interesting people every
Yeah.
day when we're out there.
Most interesting people I met in my travels. It's him.
So cheesy today, guys.
Cheesy.
So cheesy.
Lucinda, I agree. As long as you travel somewhere to experience different things, yes, you just in the next village, anywhere, is you just always can experience something new, no matter
Let me open the
where you
curtain a
go.
bit.
Okay. Then Raj, what's the most beautiful beach you have set foot on? You answer first.
Beach.
Yeah,
Well,
I
first of
have
all,
two.
guy, just to don't break your hearts now, but I'm not really a beach boy. I'm not really surfer material. So for me, I get bored at the beach. What do I do at the beach? Lie in the sun and wait for something to happen. So from the beauty of beaches, I would say I don't see many beaches because I'm not a beach person, as I said. So Parachi Beach in Rio de Janeiro, right? It was nice because she brought me there. I really enjoyed this beach. And then I don't know. I saw beaches in Australia, so but I'm not a beach person. So Parachi, because we went together and there was a bar, little restaurant, so we could drink some beer and enjoy the whole day. Was okay, but you will never find me on the beach. Only when the boat sank and the
Only
water
if I
washed me.
drag you.
Oh, she drags me, but on free terms, I would not go to a beach. Maybe walk by, see the ocean, but that's it.
Yeah. For me, there's two. One is Trindade, is the fishing village in Paraty. It's so beautiful. It's amazing. So Trindade and Taba in Egypt was, oh my God, was the most beautiful ocean I've ever
No,
seen.
beach.
Yeah, yeah. The beach was super blue and
The beach was blue
the water.
and the ocean was yellow.
Yeah,
Wow.
super beautiful. Um, Pamela, what was the cheapest trip you have ever taken? The cheapest trip I've ever taken. Um,
It couldn't be far then.
no.
I mean, the cheapest trip I ever did was when I was a child to Greece because my friend's parents paid for everything. But I don't know if this counts. So
I don't know. The cheapest trip, I think, like comparing not the cost of flights and all this stuff, but and
Malaga was not too bad
Malaga
together.
was cheap. Yeah,
Yeah.
Germany was cheap. I overspent a lot because of Bayern Munich, but the trip was fairly cheap because I stayed in couch surfing most of the time, so it was not so bad. So yeah, Lucinda, love the background music, guys. What are you playing? We're playing a
We did
playlist of
we did
jazz,
we did our own playlist on
Epidemic Sound.
yeah, Epidemic Sound.
Yeah, we have a jazz playlist on Epidemic
Yeah,
Sound.
because we I brought it up today because I'm a well was musician, still musician, but not playing. So background music is always nice, you
Mhm.
know. So we do this list now, and then in the next live streams, maybe we have some blues, maybe some punk, maybe reggae. You know,
Mhm.
we always want some background music from
Yeah.
now on.
Pamela, what's the best Instagram photo you've ever taken on travel?
Well, we are on it. Well, for with Be With Us, we're on Instagram only for a year now.
Yeah, but I'm an Instagrammable photo. I don't know. I love all my photos. It's hard to say.
And for me, before I met her, I was not even on Instagram. I was barely on Facebook. I did not even had a smartphone. I had just an
Mhm.
old phone with knobs on it for SMS text messages. So just follow us on Instagram. Whoever, some of you do already. If you don't follow us on Instagram, follow us right now. You know, drop whatever you do. Follow us on Instagram, and we put daily photos from our trips from the past or just recent up there.
Mhm.
So many photos are really nice.
Many, yeah. I absolutely love one photo of a bird. It's a red breast
Oh, you mean the
bird.
dead pigeon at the beach you
No,
took?
not this
No.
one. I took in Wicklow.
Yeah, yeah, the little,
Yeah, the
what they
little
call it,
fella.
redbreast or
Red
robin or something.
robin, yeah. Red
Yeah, we
breast
went
robin.
to Wicklow to Glendalough in Ireland. If you ever travel to Ireland and you want some inside information, ask us before you go.
Yeah,
I
but
have
I
been
love
there
that
for
photo.
10 years,
9 years.
nine
Yeah.
years. Yeah,
Coronavirus, you guys are awesome. I like you guys. Thank you so much.
I know we like you too, but we always,
Yeah,
treat you with caution.
we are prepared for you.
Just for coronavirus, we have some, the goat.
And we're got more drinks, more happy guys. Yeah, we have more drinks in here.
And you see, it's not that we're not we don't want to turn into an alcoholic blog, you know. So
Yeah.
we have to work sometimes. And you see,
Mm,
guys, also all the drinks they cost money,
yeah.
you know.
And we're God. Who's your favorite travel vlogger in YouTube? Well, I'd say Travel Beans.
It changes all the time. You know, sometimes you get an overkill. We had some ones which we don't follow anymore. Travel Beans,
Yeah.
put them down there.
Yeah, I put
It's an
Travel
English
Beans in.
couple. They're currently in Porto.
Yeah.
They also build a van now because for their own reasons. Um, and then Bolton bankrupt.
Bold. Yeah. And
He's a guy, one camera. I think only one pair of underwear. And he travels all the Russian and Eastern
yeah.
European areas.
And Trent and Ali. At the moment, they're not
No,
traveling, but
not that. I think they're done now because they built a house now. Now she got pregnant, so there
yeah,
will be
but
not
they
much
were a
traveling.
travel vlog. Yeah. So
Yeah, it's
yeah,
over.
but still, we still follow them. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, Travel Beans is our favorites. We went
Mm-hmm.
we followed their live stream a while ago, so they're aware of us.
Yeah. And of course, Laos and Michael are friends.
Laos and Michael, our
yeah.
friends. It's a small block. They stayed here on Madeira. Now they're going to Gran Canaria.
Laos
They
and
they left
Michael.
today, so they're gone.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mm,
We don't have much time to watch a lot of YouTube.
yeah. We try to keep up, but what else?
And then we watch all a lot of technical YouTube about YouTube channels about growing community, better content,
Mm-hmm.
equipment, technology.
Yeah. And where God, do you have friends from around the world? Yes, I would say so. Especially, for example, I have friends living in Germany, Switzerland,
I hate
and
Germans.
yeah, she's not German; she's Brazilian.
She's not from Germany then.
But they're all over the world. But I have friends from
Oh,
Germany.
so you have Brazilians all over the world.
Yes.
Is this kind of issue with you?
No, it's just we meet. We know a lot of people. We know each other when we're traveling. So we have a lot of Brazilian friends all around the world and people from a lot of places and around the world as well. Like we have a friend from Peru, and I have a few friends in Argentina.
Are you done?
And no,
No.
I have a few friends in America, Canada,
Hmm. Are you done?
Europe,
She has
and
so
we have
many
you
friends.
guys all over the
Yeah,
world.
I have one friend from Brazil. She follows me everywhere. So, oh,
I
I
have
have
one
to
friend
follow
from
her.
Germany.
Um, and you see, I worked my whole life in tourism, so that means crazy shifts. You have like crazy morning shifts, night shifts, and all over. So you lose most of your hardcore base friends. And most of my friends were like work colleagues, which change with the next hotel or the next city or the next country I work in.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really have many friends. I have one friend from Austria, Thomas,
Mm-hmm.
which is he's a really creepy, crazy Austrian guy,
Mm-hmm.
but he's Austrian. And I think that's
Frankie from
no,
Netherlands.
I have no contact with him.
Oh, yeah, but
No contact at all. No, no. I talk about my friends.
sorry.
Yeah. So I have Thomas from Austria, and that sums it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thorsten from Germany.
Torsten. I have a second friend. Sorry, guys. I have two friends. Torsten, but he lives in Ireland. Yeah. He works for Google. He's high up. He's an IT programming wizard. Um, but he can't help us with YouTube because nobody knows how YouTube works. Not even him. He programs servers for you for Google all over the world,
Mm-hmm.
but YouTube is miracle.
Yeah. Lucinda, I like walking the dog on the beach, but that's it. I prefer to explore.
Oh my God, you have a dog! Stop it! I love dogs. Dogs is.
Yeah.
I have dog treats in our vlogging backpacks. Wherever
Yeah.
we go vlogging, I have a little bag of pedigree pal snacks for all the stray dogs
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and bird feeds. But dogs is my passion.
And we're got one place where you never been yet, but have always wanted to go.
Many places.
Yeah.
Iceland, for example,
Yeah.
Nepal. Um, those creepy thingy. What is this? This we saw those 10 churches in the rock
Ethiopia.
in
Yeah.
Ethiopia. Yeah, they're
Mm-hmm.
supposed to have the Grail, huh? The
Mm-hmm.
Holy
Yeah.
Grail. Yeah, in Ethiopia, guys. If you
No, the Ark of the
the
Covenant.
Ark of the
Yeah.
Covenant, yeah, but the Grail must be around there too. If you have the Ark of the Covenant, you most likely have the Grail too.
Derailed. Yeah.
So come on, give me a break here. Yeah,
Yeah.
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia. I would love to go to Petra to see the
I know the Indiana
Petra.
Jones, yeah,
Yeah,
but he
the
broke it
ruins of
all, so
Petra.
there's not much left, and there's not much discovered
And
yet, anyway.
yeah,
So
exactly. And Easter Island for sure to see the. We have the little fella there,
yeah,
the statue.
yeah, I can show it.
Yeah.
Is it? I think it's blue. No?
I don't know.
I think it's blue tag.
Easter Island and Bora Bora. I always wanted to go to Bora Bora.
Yeah, Bora Bora will be for our 5 year, 100,000,
Yeah.
300 million K block.
Yeah.
See this guy.
Yeah.
There was,
The Moai
guess what? There
statue.
was alcohol in it.
Yeah.
You can take the head off.
Yeah.
We got it from her sister.
It's the typical drink from Chile. And my sister went to Chile. She didn't went to Easter Island, but she went to Chile and she brought this for us.
And the bottle travels with us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Of course, we would love to go to Jamaica, Caribbean.
Oh, yeah, there's so many places.
All the pirate places.
Mm-hmm.
Deep in my heart, I'm a pirate with the fear of the ocean.
No, Vaisale Serevi. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. I'm terrible with pronunciations of names. Sorry. Hello from Fiji country. Nice. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to our channel.
Fiji Islands, yeah.
Yeah. Nice to watch your traveling thoughts with background music. Thank you.
See, thank you very much, guys. Was my idea.
Yeah.
Can I have some applause?
Applause, applause, applause.
We will keep the background music now. We're trying now. It depends on the interest to have a live vlog every Sunday, same time, same channel, different music.
Yeah.
And that's what we're planning.
Lucinda, what instrument do you play?
Me.
It's clearly for you. I don't play anything.
I play the heartstring.
I play nothing.
Well, professionally, I play trombone and saxophone. I had to learn piano too, in order to transcript music. But it's only to write some music, so I can't really sit down and play a concert on the piano anymore. But trombone and tenor saxophone, that's what I played for living. I also play the piccolo. It's the small little flute you play to the side. That's what I play, and I learned also the Great Highland bagpipe, the Scottish bagpipe. But after a few years playing the Scottish bagpipe, I figured out that I'm losing my hearing. It's way too loud, 120 decibels, so I skipped it for health reasons.
I started learning keyboard when I was young. When I was a kid, I loved to learn piano and keyboard, but I soon figured out I have no talent for music. So
I will start in the future. She bought me, like a few years ago, she bought me a little ukulele, which I want to learn to play because it's a nice instrument also as a travel vlogger. Because wherever you travel, you can buy a cheap ukulele for like 10, 20, not 10, 30, 40, $50 or so. And nothing really concert quality, but it will do the trick at the beach, campfire, and the barrels of rum.
Yeah. Vaisale Serevi, have you ever been skydiving? No, it's something I really would love to do, but I don't know if I have the courage. So
I only did bungee jumping from the how they call it, the dam. There's a James Bond movie where he jumps down the dam. It's a dam in Switzerland, and this was very high enough. Skydiving, it's expensive.
I don't know if I have the courage. Still
No, but you
getting the
wouldn't you wouldn't
courage.
jump alone. You would be just strapped
Obviously,
to
yeah.
you would just
But I don't
strapped to
know.
a you would just strapped to a pervert
Yeah.
skydiving
No,
teacher.
but the
Skydiving teacher.
I know, but skydiving for me is more because it's kind of free fall for a certain.
Bungee jumping too.
I know that's what scares me. For example, I could do the paragliding, no problem, because it's not free falling. So for paragliding, I really want to do, but we didn't have the money yet, and I'm trying to convince this one to do it with me. But
But it's a waste of money. I
I don't
only
know.
see 15%. I'm legally blind and I have to pay
But
full
you,
price for
but
the
you,
limited view.
you join your wife.
What, we both on the same? Do you know how
No,
much you weigh?
separate.
Ah, no,
Mm.
skydiving is better. Either it's an epic adventure or it's sudden death. So
Or not.
it would be
You can be paralyzed.
maybe a good video if somebody can retrieve the SD card and upload it.
Faisal, do you have to be rich to travel the world? Not rich. It helps, of course. If you're rich, helps, but you don't have to
If
be
you're rich,
rich.
it makes it way easier and more relaxed
Yeah,
to travel because you don't always have to budget and think, can we do this? Uh, Or what shall we eat? Is it rice and beans
but
again? You
yeah,
know?
but that's why, for example, it depends on which style of traveling you want to do. If you don't mind to be volunteering and all the stuff, you can do it without being rich, just with savings and planning.
Or if
You
you're
can
a
do it.
big, important, huge YouTuber, you might as well get some collaborations.
Yeah.
But we always,
No, for example, my friend, she got fired. So
for a good reason,
she got no
no?
ages ago. She
Ah,
she couldn't stand the company anymore, so she was negotiating to be fired. So she was fired, and she was working in the company for years. So she
mhm.
got some compensation money, and with this money, she traveled the world. She went to, I mean, not all the countries, but she traveled around the globe.
Yeah, if you're on a low budget
Yeah,
and you
she
have
was
some
doing. She
certain
just paid basically the
flight
flight
tickets,
tickets. The rest she did with word packers and all those pages. She did volunteering and couch surfing everywhere. So it's nice.
oh, do we have many questions?
Vaisal, no,
No.
not much.
You
Is
can take the
India
slow thing out.
not yet? We're getting there.
Oh.
Is India a good travel destination?
We don't know.
We've never been to India, but we really want to go. For me, I think it is a good travel destination. Looks
I think for
amazing.
me, I think I would try to avoid the big cities
Yeah,
because it's too crowded, it's
but
too
it's
packed,
always
and
we.
it's too stressful.
But this is us. We always try to avoid big
Yeah, yeah.
cities anyway. So
No, but then in India, of course, we would try to get like a private tour guide which can bring us around all the smaller places.
yeah,
Then it's okay. But I don't want to be in. I would be panicking, I think, in those big Indian cities. Would be overrun.
yeah,
They don't see me coming. I'm only 2 meters tall, so
yeah, yeah.
they would run me over.
Adrian, do you have citizenship in Madeira? Yeah, Madeira.
Residency, yeah,
Yeah, Madeira is still
Europe,
European, so it's part of the
European Union. Yeah.
European Union. So
Yes, we are
yeah,
legal on Madeira. We are legal. We're
yeah,
registered.
yeah, and we have the residency registered here. And Lucinda sent dogs and hearts.
Ah,
uh, Adrian, have you ever received money from your Patreon link?
not
Not
yet.
yet, because we just started our Patreon
1 month
last month.
ago,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not even 1 month old, so not yet. We're just starting.
We always
Mm.
put it in our videos. We always ask everybody if you have some money left and you want to support this crazy project channel,
Mm-hmm.
please. But one day somebody will join Patreon and we're going to be here crying on the couch and saying this is our first Patreon, and
Yeah,
he or she will always have a special heart.
special place in our heart.
Yeah, special heart in our
Yeah,
life, a
a
special place
special
in our
heart in
heart.
our place. Adrian, is cruising expensive?
Cruising
Yeah,
on what?
cruise ships. It depends. You can get cheaper packages. It's still
I
expensive,
heard.
but yeah.
Hmm?
No, I would say if you get the cheaper options, you're
What?
just in a small cabin in the middle of the cruise ship, so you have no
No
view, no
window, no
nothing. Yeah.
window, no nothing. I heard also that EasyJet back in the days they opened hotels in Switzerland, and they chopped the normal hotel room in 3 rooms, all plastic, so you can just hose it down. You don't even have to dust it. And they were saying that they want to come out with Easy Cruise too, but most of the cabins will be a phone booth where you can lean against the wall, to sleep,
Jesus.
and then in the morning you can turn the shower on and you shower in it. So it depends on what you expect of a cruise. I
Yeah.
think it can be cheap if you want no luxuries or no, if you don't mind to sleep
If you don't
beside
expect much.
the diesel engine.
Yeah.
It can be pretty cheap. I saw, for example, also in Norway. I was thinking maybe one day in Scandinavia you can go on
Mhm.
those post ships. They bring post material and then building supplies and everything to all the rural areas. And some of them rent out little cabins.
Mhm.
Um, and then you eat just with the crew. Whatever the crew eats, you eat. There's no luxury out there,
Mhm.
but they bring you through the fjords. This is maybe something I want to do.
Yeah. Star Lord. Hi, hi guys. How are you doing?
Star Lord,
Hi, Star Lord.
long
Long
time
time
no
no see
see.
you.
How's the galaxy doing?
Welcome back. And listen, I used to play the organ.
The organ
See?
in the
Yeah.
church.
It's
Is it the
just
church
the organ.
organ or the? Well, there's different in
I
jazz.
know, but I'm
In jazz,
saying
here too, you
I
have
don't
those
know. She
big
didn't specify it.
Hammond organs. Tell us
And
which organ, please.
Aiden, among the camera equipment you own, is there something that you wish you hadn't bought?
The gimbal for the
For the
smartphone.
phone, yeah.
Yeah,
The OM4 for the JI.
yeah. We
Is
bought a gimbal, a DJI gimbal for the smartphone. You clip the smartphone on, and it goes forward, backward. You can pan with it and everything. This is
we
the only equipment we said.
we didn't really got used to it.
Yeah, and we didn't sold it. No, it's
Mhm.
supposed to be very good because DJI it's an amazing brand, for drones and equipment. But her phone, I don't know if her phone is, the screens are getting big and all this. It's supposed to work with it, but it always jumps a little bit.
Yeah.
It's weird. So all of this gimbal, 150 euro,
Yeah.
and see, there's no point to try to sell it to someone because they give you 20 euros. So
Yeah.
we rather keep it for the museum.
Hmm. And Lucinda said love hearts and bees. And Adrian, which is your favorite lens? The 50 mil. We have a 50 mil 1.4.
Yes, we bought
Mm.
it before we moved. We also would, well, the pancake is not too bad.
Yeah, no, the pancake, I love it too, but my
I
favorite's
did
the
my
50
first
mil.
photo session. I did my first photo shoot on the last video. She had the 90D, Canon 90D. I used the 60D. I used the 50 mil
Mm-hmm.
because I only can use the camera on the display. I can't use the how you call it, the viewer.
The
Yeah,
viewer.
I can't use the viewer due to my eye condition. So I love the 50 mil. I was super impressed about how far you have to get away from what you want to take photos of. Next time I try the pancake.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, we want the macro lens for bees,
Yeah.
for bee photography,
And the tele.
and a proper tele. But this is future when we actually
Yeah.
have
Future
a lot of
investment.
generous patrons helping
Mm.
us.
Yeah. Christina G. Hello. Hi, Christina.
Hi,
Thanks.
welcome back.
Thanks for joining us again.
Guys, just some commercials. Please press the like button for the video, for all the videos you watch of us or for any other YouTubers. And please subscribe if you really plan to watch our videos. We had the experience in the past that people after a live stream, during a live stream, subscribe and the next morning they were all gone. So we don't need this. So if you want to watch our videos in the future and want to follow our channel and our craziness, madness, please subscribe
Mm-hmm.
and the like button.
Yep. And Adrian, do you know Bolden Bankrupt started his career by going Indian tour with Howard Baldra? Yes, we saw his videos in India. It's
So
super nice. Yeah, Bolden,
yeah,
the
I know, I
crazy
know,
guy in
yeah, I know,
India.
I know,
Remember?
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah, we saw it. Yeah.
yeah.
No, we
Oh,
really like
look,
this Bolton. What's his
yeah,
name?
Benjamin.
Benjamin.
Yeah,
Yeah, we like this fella.
yeah,
If you also want watch Travel Beans or Lars and Michael,
yeah.
the other YouTubers we highly recommend and support. Support. Okay, Travel Beans has 100,000 K plus, so they're there where we're gonna be hopefully
One day
somewhere
we'll be there.
one day with your support, guys.
Yeah.
Sooner than later.
And Christina, my dad went. Uh,
Two.
don't know. My dad went to where? Well, anyways, let us know. Uh, Adrian, see Indian vlogs from Hard Butter channel. He will be there. Yeah, we saw a few from Bold with Hard Butter, and we also the Mexican trip from Bold and Hard
And the
Butter,
other guy. There
and
was
the
three
other guy.
guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
was super nice.
Yeah, we
Ooh,
try to follow as many other YouTubers as we can, but
yeah,
it's really hard, really time consuming, and then believe it or not, sometimes we really love to watch Netflix, Disney Plus, or Amazon Prime.
yeah,
Just some good old streaming, binging some shows, binging some movies.
yeah.
It helps too.
But
You know,
Harold Butler is in our list too. He's
yeah.
in our list to watch. We unfortunately we had no time yet, but he's in our list to watch. Adam, have you visited many touristic places in your country?
In our own countries,
Yeah, a few. Yeah, I visited Crest the Redeemer, the Sugarloaf Mountains, the touristic places in São Paulo,
the favelas in Rio.
Blumenau. No, I've never been to the
Ah,
favelas. Blumenau, a
you
few
missed
of
a good
them. My
action.
country is huge, so I can't see it. I can't say I saw much, but visited a few of them. Yeah.
And for me too, I mean, I grew up in Berlin, so for me, it was not really a tourist attraction. It was just there, it was just you drive by or you only start to show around those places when I had friends coming from other cities. Then you would just, because they want to go to Brandenburger Gate, they want to go to the TV tower, they want to go whatever crap we have. Um, but also when I traveled in Germany, I was not really, because I traveled a lot for meetings, so I didn't have much time, and I didn't did the touristy places. Also, when I went to the place, I would not go to the touristy restaurants or stuff. I would always ask the receptionist, "Hey, where do you go after work?" Um, and then that's where we went, including the receptionist.
Aiden, have you made friends while you were on travel? Oh yeah, always make friends while traveling.
Yeah, to friends or at least good contacts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you always, because believe it or not, we're not so bad people. We're kind of outgoing, so people kind of start to like us pretty easy when we're out there.
Yeah.
First her, after a few free drinks and a few vouchers, me too.
Yeah. And have you ever missed the flight? What happened? You answer first.
I never missed a flight.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
That's why I let
because
you
you guys,
answer first.
I'm German. We don't miss flights.
No, I never missed a flight before, but in Germany, I missed the flight.
She came too late in Italy to pick me up from the airport. I was just standing there like Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, but this was not my fault. I had the lift, and they took long to
I was
arrive.
just waiting with my
I
white
had the
stick.
lift, and they took long to arrive. This was not my fault, but I missed the flight in Germany. I was going from Germany to Ireland, and from Germany to Ireland, and the flight we had to be at the airport 9 o'clock in the morning. So it was me and my sister. So we left the hotel was in Munich, but was to the other side of the airport, was across the city, and we left 2 hours earlier, but we didn't count on delay of trains and all this stuff. So there was a train delayed and blah blah blah. When we arrived at the airport, they had just closed the gates and was Ryanair. We couldn't contact anybody because low budget companies. So we had to rebook a flight for the next day. So we rebooked the flight and we went back to the hostel we were. So yeah, that's it. And we rebooked the flight. Was twice more expensive than the flight before because it was close to the St. Patrick's Day. So yeah, it was a very expensive mistake. But we learned from that. Next day we left almost 4 hours before. We arrived super early in the airport. Christina, hi, and how are you? We're fine. We're good. We're just working here and enjoying the summer coming. Here is pretty mild weather. It's really nice. How are you? Christina asked, hi, and how are you?
My life.
And how are you? And Aiden, what's the weather condition in your country right now? Yeah. So here in the island, it's pretty mild. It's around 22, 23 degrees every day.
Yeah, I think now we must have
Yeah.
18, 19.
Right now is
It's amazing. We can walk around the whole year, including winter. We can walk around in shorts
yeah.
and t-shirt.
Right now is 19 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's nice. And in the mainland Portugal is warmer at the moment because we have friends in the mainland Portugal and they're saying it's pretty warm in there. Lavanya from Lakshadweep. Sorry if I'm butchering the name of
Where
your
is
place.
this?
Lakshadweep. I don't know. Where is your place, Lakshadweep? Where is this? Please enlighten us. Or Yakshadweep. Yeah. I love your Madeira vlogs. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining us and
We
thanks
have
for
more to
watching. Yeah.
come. We're just starting it.
Yeah.
Finally, the curfew, everything lifted, and we're getting more free to travel and hopefully more time too
Mm-hmm.
now.
Yeah.
And we love this island.
Mm-hmm. Christina, have you been to the Lido area? Yes.
We live
We love the Lido
around
area. We live very close to Lido
Lido
area.
area. Lido area is just down there. It's just
Yeah,
10
it's
minutes
10
walking.
minutes walking. Yeah. Sorry. Lucinda, put your Patreon link on, please. Yeah, just 1 second.
It's under
I'll
each
do
video.
it for you. Um, hold on, guys.
And for all you richer guys, if you want to donate more than it's possible on Patreon, we have a business account. We have a
PayPal.
business account on the Seychelles,
Yeah.
Cayman Islands,
Yeah.
whatever suits you best.
Uh, so this is the Patreon account. What else? Where are we? Patreon, Lavanya. How's the cost of living over there?
Depends on
Well, yeah.
comparing to what
Yeah, if you consider the minimum wage here, the minimum wage is 650
euro,
euro, and the rent in the city center in Funchal city center where we live is around 500 euro for one bedroom
500
apartment,
plus, yeah.
500 plus. So the rent's pretty expensive here in Funchal. If you go to further inside the island, it's cheaper. But
Then you have to travel a lot, yeah.
yeah, but I would say if you earn minimum wage, the cost of living is pretty expensive. But if you earn more than minimum wage, for comparing to what we paid before, if we compare to Ireland, for example, it's super cheap.
Yeah, but then comparing to, I think it applies to most of the countries at the moment. If you earn minimum wage, you barely go from paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
There's not much lifestyle, you just scrap by and hope you're gonna make it.
Yeah.
If you earn a little bit more, it's better.
Yeah, because in Ireland, for example, too, the minimum wage was way higher than here, but the rent too is way higher than here. So it's comparing to the minimum wage is expensive.
And then it depends on also when you go out for bars or restaurant. If you go in the touristy center, obviously, like all over the world, it's going to be more. And then if you go out in the neighborhood, it's way cheaper.
Yeah.
We went to a place just up here where we live by Bolt, like Uber, for like
5 minutes.
yeah 5 minutes by car, and we paid for a main dish like 10 euro.
Yeah.
Um, which is pretty cheap, and it was a lot. It was pork. We had roasted pork,
Delicious
like
pork.
succulent pork. Roast pork was crazy, amazing food, and we had a picanha, which was very good too.
There's a lot of
And it came with rice and beans and fries and I don't know, God knows what. So yeah, if you know the right places, goes for most of the other countries too. you can have a pretty good life.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to the posh places or the touristy places, it will be way
Mm-hmm.
more expensive.
And Lavanya, if money was not the issue, no, if money was not the issue, what type of holiday would you take? We wouldn't take luxury holidays, but I would say like um, those
For me,
different
obviously, has to be
tours.
on a fishing boat.
Yeah, no, I would say
No.
those different tours, like for example, to go to Chernobyl and those kind of different tours. They cost a lot of money, those different tours, but it's not because they're
Yeah,
posh,
we would like to do. I think we would like to do. There's a show. Where was Netflix?
dark
No.
tourists. Yeah,
Yeah, there's a show. Netflix.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a show. Sorry, I always have to ask her because she decides what we watch and I'll watch. But I'm happy with it. So there's a show on Netflix, Dark Tourist,
Mm,
and they go to places like Chernobyl. They go to haunted houses. They go to whatever creepy places.
mhm.
And those are the holidays we actually would do. But then, believe it or not, when we would go on holidays, we would film too.
Yeah.
Because hey, why would we go to this place and then tell
Not
you
show you
guys
guys.
we
Yeah.
just went to Chernobyl, but we glow in the dark, but that's all what we brought for you, you
Yeah,
know?
we're not filming
Yeah.
because we're on holidays. Our holidays would be sharing with you too. So
So yeah.
yeah. um, where is it? I lost it. No, yeah, here. Christina. He went to India on a tour. Ah, her father went to India on a tour. Yeah. Yeah, Vanya. Do you like to try local food when you travel? Yes,
Yes,
always.
definitely.
We always like to
I
try
like
local
to
food.
try any type of local food and local drinks if around. Why not?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Kendall, what can we expect from you in your 90 days? First 90 days from today. I wish I know the
Not
answer. I
much
wish I
until
knew the answer for
not much
that.
because we don't want to get you too excited and then you will be excited because it's even more than you expected.
Yeah.
Like Joe Biden. He
Don't
didn't
expect much. Yeah.
Yeah, like Joe Biden. He promised for his first 100 days, he promised less he would achieve.
Yeah.
So nobody was disappointed. So we guys try hard to always bring some really good stuff for you.
Yeah.
This is our aim, and we're always trying now to collaborate with companies to get better deals or to get even better stuff to film.
Yeah.
But it's also weather pending.
Yeah.
You know, when we started our channel, I don't know if you guys, whenever you have time, you go back to our first videos and we did our first day tours and stuff. The weather was horrible. It was stormy. It was raining.
Yeah.
It was the worst rain, and the guide said it himself, like in the last 10 years or so.
Mm-hmm.
So we try our best,
Yeah. Weather pending and money
but
pending
you
as
can
well.
expect quality and entertainment.
Yeah. Do you like to pack light when you travel?
Yes.
Yes. We always pack light.
And normally she packs. I'm not allowed to
Yeah.
pack.
The biggest thing we carry is because of the equipment, but the rest we pack light for sure for clothes and stuff. We don't bring much. Christina, good and very hot in Florida. Good. And Dakota, hi again. Hi, thanks for joining us again.
Welcome back. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the best age to travel? It depends on your mindset. Yeah.
Mindset. Yeah. Because you see, for example, in Germany, we all the people always they work, 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 and they don't travel really much. And then I say, oh, when I retired, I can travel. But come on,
Mm-hmm.
you. I don't know how old you guys are because we don't see you, you know. Um, but in Germany, for example, so you have to work until your mid 60s, almost 70. Um, and then just let's face it, when you reach your retirement age, I don't know how destroyed you're going to be. It depends on your job. If you work as a construction site or you have a very stressful job in some, like my friends in Google, it's pure slavery. So the perfect age to travel is when you feel like you want to travel and when you have the money, or if you just can't go to the location you really want. But as long as you travel, I would say just travel, because if you don't travel and you look back in your life and you said, I could have traveled, but now I can't for whatever reason, it will be even worse. Just keep traveling or start traveling. Just do it. But the perfect age is, I think, not out there. I met people when I traveled. I met a guy in Australia. He was 95 years old and he was from Europe and he was traveling, but his health was perfect. But we don't know. With my eyes, for example, I don't know. Maybe I'm going to be blind at some stage, which will make traveling a little bit harder, especially filming. So I'll travel now, and at least at the end of the year, you have at the end of your life, or when you're older, you have stories to tell. Just guys, just travel. Full stop. I can't read any questions because my eyes. I have to wait for the boss. So I hope the answer satisfied about traveling and age, and I have to wait.
I'm coming back.
Do you want to say about the perfect age, or you heard my speech?
I heard your speech.
Good.
And I agree. No, and I say it depends on your mindset. If you feel comfortable, it's the good age to go.
Yeah, and there's a really, really funny book to read,
Yeah.
The 100-Year-Old Man Which
Mm-hmm.
Climbed Out of the Window. So we can put the link down if you want.
Yeah.
And it brings his whole life. And he was all over the world in his 100 years. Sometimes on free will, sometimes due to circumstances. So if you can find it in your language, or you're perfectly fine to read it in English, it's two books. I'm gonna promise you, you're gonna laugh, you're gonna cry, it's gonna change your life. It's a funny book.
Mm-hmm. It's so good.
And if you start reading it, please tell us. We read it on Audible, for example,
Mm-hmm.
which we really enjoy. The only thing with the book, there could be a slight craving for Swedish vodka when you read it.
Yeah.
Um, but you read the book and you tell us what you think about it. There will be
Mm.
no more spoilers.
Mm.
Why
Tackle
do I
the.
look to the comments? I can't even fucking see them.
I don't know.
Guys, can I tell you? Can you tell you a secret? I got almost blind when I was around 15. Okay, and I still have the habit to look to this comment bar, which I can just see something flickering like a cat. They see a laser pointer, or sometimes I stay in the street and look and wait for the bus or
Yeah,
the streetcar. And she said, "You blind fucker, what you're looking for? You can't see a thing." And she's right. But it's I don't know
habit.
how many years. It's almost 30 years later now, and I'm still doing the same shit. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just slow in the head. See, I'm still looking there.
It's just habit. You're trying to see it.
I look over here now.
Now look here to the camera.
Jesus, with the camera, I can see it.
Dakota, what was your most embarrassing moment
Uh-huh.
when
You
traveling?
can you can sign in for Patreon. We have a 43.50 tier, and we will give those secrets away. A
Um,
most embarrassing moment.
when traveling, I would say was the moment when I danced in the train in Peru. They made me dance. The whole train was laughing.
I have to get wine.
But
Sorry, guys.
yeah. Okay, I'll tell the story super quick. We were in the train in Peru, going back to from Machu Picchu, and they were telling a story about the demon in the ancient folklore from Peru and blah blah blah. And the demon showed up beside me and scared me because I was checking my photos in the camera. I didn't realize this guy playing the demon. So he showed up beside me and bah! Jesus, I almost died. And, I screamed so loud. The whole train, I was in the last seat in the train. The whole train, all the way to the front, they were laughing at me. Everybody was pissing themselves. And then this demon started dancing the folkloric music and blah blah. And he came and he took me to dance. So I was dancing in the wagon, so everybody saw me. And then in the end, I was leaving the train. Ah, you're the girl from the dance. And yeah, it's me. So everybody knew me in the train. That was the most embarrassing moment for me. One of those. Yeah.
So I can't say about traveling really. I don't know embarrassing moments because when you're legally blind, you have a lot of embarrassing moments. One of the most embarrassing moments, she was there too. We went to a bar. It's called the Token Bar in Dublin, and they have those old arcade machines where you can play arcades. Okay, we played arcades once. We played Double Dragon. I
Mhm.
don't know if somebody's old enough to know the game. We played it. I was beating the shit out of her, not of
Yeah.
the characters, but that was not the thing. I went out for a smoke,
Mhm.
smoke a like Toscanello little cigar, And because we were there with like four of her friends, like four or five Brazilian girls, and sometimes you need a break. So I went for a smoke, and when I came back, I thought it's her, so I grabbed, which I thought it's her from the bag, it's like this. I said, I'm back, and it was her friend Amanda.
Yeah.
So that was pretty embarrassing, but Amanda was happy to be hugged. So what are you doing?
No, Lucinda said the link's not working
We
for
can't
the
fix this
Patreon.
now.
Yeah,
We can't fix this now.
I know, but
It should be. It's
for
all
us
set
it's
up.
opening. I don't know why.
Copy again.
We would have a look and let you know. Um,
We will fix this tomorrow, Lucinda. For us when we go, what's the problem? Because when we go on the link, the page opens,
yeah.
right? Or if you go on Patreon and then look for Be With Us, you will find us.
Yeah, now Budana from Bhutan. Do you prefer to buy? Hi, thanks for joining us, first of all.
I think she was here before. Or
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Thanks for joining us in this live stream.
Yeah.
Do you prefer to buy things from stores instead of online?
No, we prefer online.
Yeah.
Short answer. Because
Yeah.
you see, when you go to a shop, whatever you want to buy, you always need to have a shop assistant. And nowadays, those shop assistants, they're ninjas. They disappear, they hide everywhere. They can cling to the ceiling. You will never find them. And you need all the information, or you want to compare, and you can't. So we buy most of it on Amazon because you see all the reviews from the other sellers.
Yeah.
So you save so much time, and you don't need to be in the shop, and you don't ask the shop assistant, can I have this massage? Oh, we don't have it. And it's like, did you check? No. Would you check? No. So no, we do Amazon.
Yeah. It's easier. And then Lucinda, I'm trying to log on, but it's not working. Live with me. I'm fucking stupid with tech. No, we will check as well what's happening. For us, it's opening. I don't know. Let us know later if
Yeah,
we
because
can
we
enter or
signed in
not.
and everything. We got the email. Congratulations. Now, you're going to be rich in 1 week. Still waiting.
Yeah. And Kuyen Lan, where was your first travel?
In life.
Uh,
For me, was somewhere in Germany because my father was a cheap ass. We never went far. So
yeah, my first travel in life was to the beach
I think
in Sao Paulo.
yeah, and for me, I think was, if you want to Google it, guys, if you ever come to Germany and you want to go to a town surrounded by old people, Bad Harzburg, that you can write it down if somebody's interested. No, it's one of those, we call them Kurstadt. So it's town where they have all those healthy spring water coming out. The warm spring water, the sulfur water, and whatever. And my father always brought us there. Absolutely boring for kids, amazing for my dad.
Yeah, for me with my family was to the beach, and my first solo travel was to Brotas in the countryside of São Paulo. It's really beautiful. Shrikna Adia, what climate do you prefer? Cool, rainy, warm, tropical, desert, or tundra?
So we live on a subtropical island at the moment, or semi-tropical. I don't know how they call it. I prefer that.
I would say tropical, yeah.
Subtropical,
yeah.
Yeah, tropical
Not
is too
so
warm.
warm, not so hot.
Yeah,
Not
you
so
always.
warm, not so cold.
Yeah, it's always warm here, but it's not too hot. We have a few weeks where it goes over 35. It's a little bit tricky for her. But believe it or not, me as a Nordic person, I like it.
Yeah.
No, I lived 9 years in Ireland, which is a fridge with rain. So subtropical for me. For you?
Yeah, for
No,
me
for
too.
you? Yeah.
Yeah,
Desert? I
subtropical.
don't know.
Yeah,
If
I like cool. I like cold, but not for living. I like for visiting. I like cold and dry, not rainy. And now, so Shrinka, where is the most interesting place in Madeira that you can take a friend to?
everywhere.
I don't know. I love Madeira in general.
We love all the places. we just, as we said before, we were just kind of restricted to Corona,
Mm-hmm.
with the curfews and all this and travel
Mm-hmm.
restrictions.
But I would say maybe Porto da Cruz and Seixal, the
So
two
far,
goals, and Porto
Porto
Moniz.
Moniz is,
Yeah.
it's amazing too.
Mm-hmm.
Porto Santo, it's amazing
Yeah.
too.
Mm-hmm.
The whole island, it depends on what you see. And you see, for example, if you go to the north coast, it changes dramatically, the
Mm-hmm.
landscape. So Madeira is so beautiful. You can bring your friend anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Lucinda is not working, so have a look at it a later date, and I will try it again. Yeah, yeah, we'll have a look to let us know. You can send us a private message on Instagram as well later, and then we check as well. Kumaresh, is nomadism safe?
What?
The nomadic lifestyle.
Well, it
So
depends on
yeah,
what you do,
it
yeah.
depends on which country you go, where you go, but I
No,
would
and
say
it
yeah,
also
it's pretty
depends
safe.
on how you behave. If you have a fucking big mouth and you pick a fight,
Yeah,
you know.
but I would say yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
safe. Yeah. Kumaresh, how do you maintain a sense of routine when on the road? Well, we always try to
Well, we
have
always set.
some.
First of all, we set an alarm in the
Yeah.
morning for, like, when we're on the road. Normally, the alarm goes off at 7.
Mm-hmm.
Then we can stay 15 minutes in bed to wake up, and
Yeah.
then it's bathroom, coffee, breakfast,
Yeah.
and run.
Shower and everything. Yeah.
Shower, obviously,
Yeah.
but bathroom I included all of
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then we run for the job.
Yeah. And it's also, for example, we don't really suffer with jet lag. For example, we never
No, never.
had really problems with jet lag, so this is good. We
The
just
only thing we have to figure out in with those live streams when we travel and the guys want 3-4 hours and 5 bottles of wine,
yeah.
then we have to say, guys, we're traveling at the moment. We're here at the beach with you guys. So please, you see the
hmm
sunset. We pay for it.
hmm
But we really have to go early to bed
Yeah.
because we have a big day ahead.
Yeah. Usually the jet lag for us is just on the first day we arrive. We're a little bit tired, but it's not really jet lag. So it's good that we can keep kind of a rhythm. Commerce, travel insurance worth it?
I
Yes,
would say so,
I
yeah.
would say so.
I always had travel insurance. Nothing happened so far, so knock on wood.
Yeah. Uh huh. Mm-hmm. No, and especially because when you're tourist, everything is more expensive because you're not a local person, so you pay tourist price and like hospitals,
Hospitals,
and
yeah.
if you need dentist and all this stuff. So it's really worth it because travel insurance you don't pay much, and you are always covered if you
Well,
need
it depends
something.
on what you want to have
Yeah,
covered.
but I know, but still, if you need to go to a hospital in a place, is more expensive than a month of travel insurance, for
Yeah.
example. So I think it's really worth the to
And
have
we
the
have,
travel
and it
insurance.
depends on what we have. What is it? A debit Mastercard, the
Yeah,
Revolut
yeah,
Master.
mm-hmm,
We have a Mastercard, and which our payment plan on the Mastercard, we have travel insurance included.
mm-hmm,
So this is okay. We
yeah,
use other travel insurances too, but
mm-hmm,
the card covers more or less everything we need. So
yeah. So far, it's okay
yeah,
because the card covers 1 month of travel insurance when you're traveling just 1 month in the places. But so far, we didn't stay longer
longer than
than
1 month.
one
Yeah,
month.
and afterwards, then there's those travel nomad
Yeah,
insurances like what
mm-hmm.
Skywing,
No safety
Safety
wings.
Wing. Yeah,
Yeah. Um,
Sky Candy is the app, and
Sky
Safety
can.
Wing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
we have an app on the phone called Sky Candy. If you ever one of those guys for sunrises or sunsets, download Sky Candy on your phone, and it will tell you exactly where you are when the sunset is or when the sunrise is, and gives you the perfect daylight situations. I'm
mm-hmm.
just saying, if you're nerd and you want to know
yeah.
about sun problems,
Sky candy.
Sky Candy.
Do you have a favorite radio station? Well, I used to have in Brazil, but then after when I started moving, I didn't really tune. Here in Madeira, I don't really have a favorite radio station because
Because you
we
don't listen
just
to radio.
yeah we just tune sometimes on the TV some radio channels and stuff. But
And for me was always whenever I traveled, I just picked up the jazz radio station
Mm-hmm.
I mean, nowadays you have digital radio stations, so you can get your favorite station all over the world. But I always tuned into the jazz or blues station,
Mm-hmm.
and that did it for me.
Mm-hmm. Um, Budana, Machu Picchu or Angkor Wat?
Both,
Yeah, I don't know. I've been to Machu Picchu, never been to Angkor Wat. So if I had to choose one now to go, I would choose Angkor Wat, but just because I never been there before.
and then if I had to pick, I would pick Angkor Wat too, because I want to be with her. Because it would be kind of weird. I'm in Machu Picchu, she's in Angkor Wat, and then you know.
But in terms of the place, I can't choose between both because they're both magical. Hmm. Kishore Raj. Hi, what places should people try to see at least once in their lifetime? Mm,
There's many places.
many places, yeah.
First of all, Madeira Island.
Yeah.
You know, if you like Jurassic Park and the nature in Jurassic Park, come to Madeira Island. It's exactly the same, minus the
Hmm.
dinosaurs.
And I would say Machu Picchu is really magical. That's the problem. There's so many places I've never been, so it's hard to recommend. But from the places we've been, I would say,
Yeah, for me too.
yeah,
There's amazing places in New Zealand. There's amazing places in Australia.
yeah, mm-hmm,
Um, when I travel, there's places, for example, now like city likes we would like to travel to would be New Orleans,
mm-hmm.
you know, or Louisiana area or Kentucky area, because we like the accent, and we like the whiskey from there.
I would say every country has a place you should visit at least
Also,
once in
your
your
own country
lifetime.
has
Yeah.
places which you haven't seen. I traveled to places in Germany where I didn't
Mm-hmm.
even know about, and then I went there and said, "Wow, Germany's that beautiful?
Yeah.
Give me a break." Why
Mm-hmm.
was I tucked away in Berlin?
Yeah. So every country has a place you should try to see at least once in your life. But I know it's hard
But
to
Madeira
choose. Yeah.
Island for sure.
Madeira Island, come to visit
Can
us.
you
Yeah.
a little bit more excitement about Madeira
I'm
Island?
saying, come to visit us.
Can you smile when we say Madeira Island? Now we
Madeira
try it
Island.
again. Madeira Island for sure is the place to visit.
Madeira Island.
There you go.
um, Nakshatra. Do you like roller coasters? Yes, I love them.
No.
He hates them.
No, I don't hate them, but I have highly respect. I have to tell you one little story. So sit down, grab a drink and some food for a few
Let me
days.
grab a drink.
When I was a kid, we have those. It's not a roller coaster, but it's like one of those bob, you know, from the Olympic Games, those bob
Mm-hmm.
places where you go
Mm-hmm.
down. But it was not really a bob place, but close enough. So this is easy. It was a bob kind of thingy where you go down the mountain. And I was in the back of the slide of
Mm-hmm.
the bob, whatever they call it, was for two people. And you had to lock in your when you're in the back, you have to lock in your feet. So my feet came loose in one of those high little curves. And I told my friend to slow down or to brake if he can, because I have to readjust because I'm getting loose. And he didn't listen. He was a lunatic. So the next steep curve where you go really, you go up like this, and he went down with the speed of light. I don't know what. I came loose and I fly out of the bob and I crashed against a tree, and I
Jeez.
woke up in the hospital and I was airlifted with a helicopter, which I didn't realize because I was blacked out the whole time. So I had a helicopter ride in my life, no memory whatsoever. So roller coasters, no, not for a million, not for 2 million, not for all the money in the world. Fuck that. I'd rather stay poor. I'm not doing it.
um, Nakshatra, have you ever been in the snow? Yeah, first time I've been in the snow for me was in 2016 when I went to Germany. So there was a little bit of snow. Was March already, end of February, March. But there was a little bit of snow. Was not plenty of snow, but was snowing a little bit in the south. So we had some snow in the Neuschwanstein Castle. It was nice. And then Titisee Lake in
Yeah.
Freiburg. Yeah,
And I grew up with
it was
snow
amazing.
in Berlin. I had snow in Germany, Austria, Switzerland, and Canada. So I have seen my fair share of snow. I'm happy at the
No.
moment that I have no. We have snow here too in the winter. During a few days, we have a little bit snow up in the peaks of the mountain.
Hmm.
But I had my snow.
I didn't. I just had the twice. One
In Ireland, you
in
had some
yeah,
snow.
one in there and one in Ireland.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's it. I still can see more snow. Listen, okay, when I go into Patreon, I can't find you. I'll try tomorrow or get my daughter to help. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the
Sorry
effort.
for that. We put up everything and got the confirmation that
uh,
everything works fine.
Eduardo, who are your audience? Well, at the moment we have people from all over the world. So
Yeah, we started with
yeah,
few people in Europe and a few in Canada and Brazil,
in Brazil, yeah.
and now it's
Now,
internationally. We
thanks to
can
you
say,
guys, it's spreading everywhere.
yeah.
Thank you so much for being here. We're super happy. Eduardo, if he have eye vision problems, why not wear power glasses? So you explain.
Because the power glasses don't work. I
Yeah.
went to all the specialists in Europe. I was sent around like how they call them, lab rat. So they did all different high tech experiments on me, and my eyesight is destroyed. My center is destroyed, and power glasses don't help. You look like Mr. Magoo, but you don't see much more. So that's why the only thing which helps, don't know, nothing. So
Yeah,
no
it's a
glasses for me.
special eye
The
condition.
lenses are not out there yet. My eye
Yeah.
condition, I think only 10,000 people in the world have my eye condition. So I was one of the winners of this lottery.
Yeah.
So no power glasses.
World Series. Did you go camping in your childhood?
Digital camping?
Did you
Ah,
go camping?
digital camping. Yeah, in my childhood, we had a gramophone. Caralho. We just got electricity one
I'll
week before I
answer
was
first
born.
because mine is quick. No, I never camped in my childhood.
Well,
Although I always wanted, but I never.
and I answer, I was a Boy Scout, they call them, right?
Yeah.
A Pfadfinder in Germany. So I camped a lot. Almost every second weekend we went for camping with the Boy Scouts. So yeah.
I went camping after I was adult,
Well, camping, it's
but
not on the camping yard. It's just out in the
yeah, yeah,
sticks
out
somewhere.
in the
You have to
sticks.
shovel a hole when you need a toilet. That
No,
type
no,
of
I
style.
went in the camping yard,
Mm,
but was out in the stick.
I know, but that's no.
It was I was adult already, not child. Three from Maldives. How many pairs of shoes do you own? More than I need, less than I would like to.
And I think I have, well, I have the hiking shoes. I have two pairs of Converse, which I just changed. Then I have my, how do you call them? My Folklore Trachtenschuhe for my German, Oktoberfest outfit.
Hmm.
And I have one pair of sketches,
Yeah,
which I never wear. That's
yeah,
it.
it's also more than you need.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, for me too. Before I moved to, I was always shoe addicted. Before I moved to Europe, so when I was in Brazil, I had more than 30 pairs of shoes. I used to buy one pair of shoes per month, and I had collections and all the stuff. And then when I decided to move to Europe, I sold most of my shoes. I brought a few from my collector shoes to Europe, and then when we were in Ireland, when we decided to move to Madeira,
You
I
sold the rest.
sold the rest. So now I have like I think two or three pairs of sandals and one like fancy high heels that I don't use, but I have it just in case of
Over the
emergencies.
knee boots.
Yeah, yeah, one over the knee boots and one hiking shoes and one Skechers. Yeah, that's it.
Just ask us how many Bayern Munich jerseys we
Ah,
have.
yeah, this
We can't
I don't
answer.
know.
When we moved here, I put them all on hangers in there. I think the last head count was 60 plus jerseys.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is way worse. And we can't give them up.
Mm-hmm.
We're saying if we ever have to do really digital nomad just to travel a long time, we have to store those jerseys either in a unit or with friends and family.
Yeah. And that's why we try to live the digital nomad lifestyle, but we still need to have a little place just to store jerseys and a few bits and pieces we have. Mm. Yeah, Vanya, how long have you gone without taking a shower or bath? Ooh.
For me, was
Um,
I went on a proper shower in the bath. I went in Australia. We went on 1 week, one of those survival in the wilderness. So we couldn't shower or bath. So we just went into the lake or in water, whatever, river or waterfall, but was not really shower. So there was 1 week. I
yeah.
tried to keep clean whenever I saw some water, but it's not the same.
Yeah. No, for me, I think max must have been 2 days, but
Let's see.
I can't recollect. I showered today.
It's time for another one.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Vandana. Hi guys. Would you rather go bungee jumping or skydiving? Skydiving, bungee jumping. The idea of jumping with some cord in my legs and falling heads down doesn't attract me. So
For me, I did bungee jumping already. So not that I would do it again. I mean, of course, for a proper amount of money, I could see myself doing that. Not roller coasters, but bungee jumping. Skydiving, I don't really see the purpose of it.
yeah, I prefer skydiving, bungee jumping. No.
No,
Yeah.
it's
Takoda, what languages would you like to learn?
for me. First of all, Portuguese fluently could help.
For me, fluently German and Italian. I would love to learn both.
Yeah, and then since we are nerds, we would like to learn Sumerian and
Yeah,
ancient Greek and Latin
Latin. Yeah.
and all these, all those useless languages. You can't even
Yeah.
make a live stream with them.
Yeah.
You know,
And Sindarin, Quenya from Lord of the Rings,
yeah,
and
all the
Klingon.
Elvish, yeah, Klingon. It's very helpful. Soon enough we will space travel, and then we face the Klingons.
Yeah.
You're laughing now. What's better to have it?
Shrinika, are you usually early or late?
I'm early. I'm German. I'm always early.
Yeah, no, in an appointment or to
Yeah,
wake up or stuff.
I
In an
thought about
yeah,
in an appointment.
yeah, in an appointment, on time usually.
Just on time,
Just
so a
on
little
time,
bit more south than north, yeah.
not early, not late, just on time.
So plus
Plus
if you
5 minutes.
10.
No, I don't let people waiting so much. Max
Yeah, and
5 minutes.
for waking up or so.
For waking up, I think to also not so early, not so late. We always wake up around 8 o'clock
Yeah, if you
when
have
we don't have
nothing.
an appointment or
Yeah.
something.
But normally I like to be up earlier than I can't sleep in late. I get bored in bed, so I wake
Yeah.
up.
I lost it. No, here. Lucinda, hey, done it. Guardian of the Beast. Yes, we have our first Patreon.
Thank you, Lucinda.
Thank you so much.
Our first Patreon.
Woohoo!
We will put you into the next video.
Yes.
We will make a big shout out for you, Lucinda.
Yeah.
If you want, you can send us a photo. We can put you in the video.
Yeah. You've
Saying
been
our
our Hall of
first
Fame.
Hall of Fame.
First patron ever, Guardian of the Beast. Thank you so much.
Amazing.
Yeah. Bahadir Azuman, what's your favorite part of travel? I love planning the trip and also experiencing the place itself.
Can you put
So,
the music on?
yeah.
Yeah, and I like to see the places, obviously, otherwise there's no need to travel. And then to meet people.
Yeah.
To meet other people. I mean, of course, if you somehow can communicate. If you can't communicate, then you just sit and smile at each other. Um, but people, the same playlist.
No, different one.
How many do we have?
2.
Make it maybe a little bit louder. One louder.
Good.
I don't know. Guys,
hear the music,
we changed it into a new playlist. Can you hear the music? Just let us know. Or if you need it louder or too loud.
Kuyen, what's your worst vacation memory?
Well, I can't say the worst, but I would say Verona. It's kind of, it's in between worse and funny.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I would say the catamaran and Pesqueira del Garda
Yeah, but no,
is
what was
between
his vacation?
worst vacation memory.
Best week. Yeah, I saw the commendation.
No,
No, the worst for us together. We went in. Do you want to tell the
no,
story?
you can tell. You're better telling the story
No,
than me.
no, we went to the Lake Garda in Italy and the Peschiera area, Veneto. So we went by bus to Simeone and we bought a return ticket, which is what 250 or something, not so expensive. So we went to Simeone, which is very beautiful. We spent a few hours in Simeone eating ice cream, walking around, enjoying everything. And then sometimes I have these medical issue that I want to do romance. So I told her, look, um, let's don't go back by public bus. Just take the catamaran. Take the boat back to Pesquera del Garda. And then there was two options. We can take the normal, like the big boat, or we can take a catamaran, like high power boat. So, anyways, we bought the tickets for the catamaran. The ticket box closed for the day. We had to wait. It was the last trip of the day. The weather changed from blue skies and sunny into storm and rain.
Yeah.
And we thought, shit, what do you do?
Keep doing.
So, anyways, we went on this catamaran, the Lake Gara. You have to look it up. It's a very big lake, okay? It's not a little pond. The weather changed, the waves were going up and down. The catamaran was speeding and was jumping up and down those wave and valleys of the wave. We felt in between zero gravity, so we were hovering for a split seconds until falling back on the seats. The boat almost
Crazy.
rolled over to the left because of the waves, and I'm not exaggerating now. So I don't know. After 3 days, felt 3 days of like what, half an hour ride or so,
Yeah.
45 minutes ride. We arrived in Pesquera del Garda with 6 ambulances waiting, checking on each passenger if we need some medical attention. So this was my attempt for romance.
Fair share
What
of
is
romance.
this
Yeah.
music?
I don't know. It's from the favorite playlist. I'll put back the other one.
Yeah,
No.
please. This is nonsense.
No.
It's ours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, have you ever visited an Asian country? And have you ever visited an African country? Asian country? No, never visited an Asian country. And African, I visited only Egypt.
Asian, I had layover in Singapore, but doesn't really count, right?
No,
No,
you didn't visit the
but I was
country.
there for a few hours. Yeah, I was in Africa and in Johannesburg and Cape Town
And
Egypt.
yeah, Abd El Kader. Again, France, do you prefer visiting beaches or mountains? Um,
Well, a mixture of
yeah,
both.
like
I mean, we
both.
like mountains. We
Yeah.
have beach. I mean, I know she's still dreaming of the beach holiday, lying on the beach towel, roasting like a
Yeah.
sausage.
I like beaches, but I like mountains as well. But I like both.
See, I don't know. Maybe I have how do you call it? Like action disorder or something. I need to be active.
Yeah.
You see, for example, two guys, I can't do the bathtub. You put me into a bathtub, 5 minutes later, I'm bored to death. I have to leave. So
Kendall, do you prefer budget or first class?
budget.
No, I would say first class just because of the comfort. Because budget
Book like
airlines are
yeah.
very the space in the
Yeah. It's
seats
like
are very
Sorry,
small.
no
So yeah,
first class for sure. Because for
not
example,
because we're posh, just for the
when
space for the
we
legs.
when we travel to Brazil, we either book the seats on the wings,
Yeah,
so I can stretch my
extra
legs.
leg space. Yeah.
We always book extra leg space because I have very long legs, guys. I mean, if you sign in for Patreon, you can see extra long legs. Or we book the economy plus, which is a little bit more leg space, and you don't have the middle seat, which they shouldn't charge for.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And when Ida, would you prefer to stay at hotel, motel, or camp? Mm,
Well, it depends on
It
camp.
depends on place,
If
yeah.
it's camping, nice.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
it's a nice camping ground, I would prefer the camping, yeah.
Motel, you see, motel has a very shady character to it, when you see it from the movies. Um, yeah, but like, let's say a budget accommodation, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Hotel, if it's affordable, yes,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we
But
always look what's
between the three of them, if the camping is nice, I would prefer camping. Yeah, the camp
if
place.
they have
Yeah,
fire and they can play with the fire,
yeah, of course.
then yes.
Langley, do you prefer travel alone or in a group? Alone, for sure. Traveling in the group is always complicated.
Especially
It's
when you when
even if you know the group.
yeah, especially also when you travel with other vloggers, which we not travel, but we spend like days or it's hard to get the job done because you have like four or five, six people. Everybody wants to create a video.
Mm,
Everybody's trying to get the shot. It's really hard. So for us, it's just us
yeah.
traveling. It's better.
Lucinda, Bali or Seychelles? Both.
I would,
I don't know. I never been to any of them, but
but the 100-year-old man goes to Bali, huh?
mm,
Yeah. Yeah, Seychelles. It's more like island vibe. I think Bali is bigger. I had a friend of
yeah,
mine from Bali. She lives beside a jeans factory where they're stitching together all um, the big brand jeans. And she told me the jeans for Diesel, Wrangler, whatever big um, big brands is all the same and stitched in Bali, and
yeah,
then
of
they just
course,
put
yeah.
the label on top. Yeah, for me Seychelles maybe because it's more exotic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Bali must be
Bali is
exotic too.
exotic
So
too. Yeah.
guys, hopefully in the future we go to both places
Yeah.
and we'll let you know. Okay.
Saban, have you ever been in a difficult situation while traveling? Mm, just when I missed the flight and I had to rebook a new one for the next day.
For me, not really. I was just warned when I left Australia that I overstayed my visa, and if I do it another time, I might as well get barred for 5 years. But hey, that was it.
And where God, do you prefer summer vacations or winter vacations? Mm,
I think maybe in the future a winter vacation would be good since
yeah,
we have summer all year round.
yeah,
Something to freeze a little bit,
yeah. I would say I
to
prefer
come
winter because
for a hot shower or
as I
sauna.
say, I'm not used to snow, so it's still magic for me. I had summer vacations my whole life, so. Nakshatra, have you ever been outside Europe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I lived outside Europe. So, yeah, for me. Uh, Coronavirus. Can I give one handshake? Well, to
Well, if
somebody
you
else.
if you use the alcohol gel first, of
Yeah.
course you
Hand
can.
sanitizer and masks.
We have 3 bottles of 60% alcohol here,
70% alcohol.
70% alcohol here. So yeah, come. We wash your hands, no problem.
Pamela, what are first few things you always do when arriving in a new place?
For me, first checking if the fire exits are open, not blocked or any clutter in it, because I'm German.
For me, I check the toilet
If it's
and
clean.
the place is clean.
Yeah, for normally, I mean, regarding to the hotel room or so,
Yeah.
we'll just look if it's cleanish enough, not any bigger animals walking around inside, right?
Yeah,
And then just throw the luggage in the stuff, have a quick shower, and off we go.
and go
Yeah.
explore. Hmm. Raj, hitchhiking, stupid or adventurous? Depends on the country you're doing it.
Yeah, I think it depends on also, back in the days, I think it was way safer than it is nowadays. Back, guys, when
Yeah.
you were not born and I was younger. I think it
uh,
can be really adventurous when you have a cool person.
yeah, I missed it. Hold on.
Too many
Now,
questions.
yeah. Mark, set an alarm or wake up whenever. Set
Set
an
an alarm,
alarm. Yeah.
especially when we're traveling and when we off, for example, Sundays, we normally don't set an alarm, but we wake up around 8:30
Yeah.
anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, the supermarket, we just underneath our building is a supermarket, and they have also a big restaurant where they cook. So normally around 8:30 it smells like onions, and then you know it's time
It's
to
time to
get
wake
up.
up.
Oh, it smells like onions, you have to get up.
Yeah.
So
Kumaresh, how far in advance should I book for traveling? It depends the type of the travel. If it's a travel in your own country, it depends on the when is low season. And but if usually if you book 3 months in advance, you can get the better deals.
yeah,
Usually,
if you book too far in advance, they have the high rates up
yeah.
because they're still hoping for Muller to come in.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can also go very last minute. It's a gamble.
Yeah.
Depends on where you go. Can be cheaper or can be absolutely overcharged.
Yeah,
So
it
it's
checks. Just check. Sorry, check if it's low season or high season. If there's some events in the town you're going
yeah,
or so. Cause
don't go on national holiday
yeah,
or
because
some big Champions
yeah,
League final.
if it's low season, there's nothing in the town. Blah blah. You can book like 1 week in advance. It's fine. It's fine. But if it's, for example, there's some event or something, the earlier the better, because will be hard to find. So it depends. But usually they say 3 months. It's a good time for flights, for example.
Whoever they are.
The traveler community.
They
They
the
the
secret
traveler
the
community.
secret travel
Yeah,
society, the
exactly.
STS,
Yeah, the
right?
STS they say usually it's 3 months to
Secret handshake to
yeah,
get in.
to get the best fares for
Okay, next.
the companies. Yeah. Vasali, how do you carry a gun while traveling? No.
No,
Mm-mm.
we never.
Maximum the deodorant to spray in the eyes.
Jesus Christ, you want to give a blind man a gun? Hey, happy days.
No, we don't have in Europe. We don't have gun license like in America, for
No,
example. That
you
easy,
need
yeah.
really a reason,
Yeah,
a
it's not that
purpose, and you
easy.
need to
So
get a license.
in
Otherwise,
Brazil too, it's not that
I
easy.
mean, of
So no.
course, people carrying guns in Europe, but they're not those people which are legit.
Yeah. Kamawena, do you want to go or take it slow? Take it slow.
I normally want to go
Yeah.
because I'm always on the rush. I don't know.
And I want to
No,
take it slow.
no,
'Cause
no. Hmm?
sorry, no, it's always nicer to enjoy the places when you have more time to appreciate it.
Can you see something, Mr. Light?
Yeah, yeah,
I'm getting blind
yeah.
again. Guys, we have a big ring light here to give us this wonderful setting.
You can answer your part.
About?
Go or
No,
slow.
obviously I like to go slow, you know, if you have the time.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I just want to achieve things in a day, and I have a kind of a roster where I think we should have done this in certain
Yeah,
timestamps, and then,
German.
well,
Aiden, what are some of the best travel locations that most people have not heard of?
shall I bring up Madeira again?
Madeira.
Okay, let's do it again. Madeira Island is the place to go,
Madeira
guys.
Island. Yeah. I don't know. Some of the best travel locations most people have not heard of. Um.
And I mean, there's many places, for example, in Brazil.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody who goes to Brazil goes to Copacabana,
Yeah.
and that's it. Where else do they go? Maybe
Yeah.
to
Bahia.
Bahia.
Yeah.
Bahia, yeah. That's it.
And
It's,
so many other beautiful places. Yeah.
we seeing places all the time when we watch the Discovery Channel. So
Mhm.
for us, it's hard to say. I think that if you go on Instagram now, first of all, please start following us on Instagram. We're out there, guys. We appreciate your support on Instagram, and you
Mhm.
see daily photos and nonsense of us. And then also on Instagram, there's so many places, you know, like worldwide travel. You
Mhm.
see places where you think Italy has places where you think, oh my God, this can't be real. Then you see all those other places, Malaysia, Seychelles, Bali, Nepal,
Mhm.
Iceland, Russia, you know.
Yeah.
So that,
Yeah. Politician.
I'll keep it short.
Yeah. Star Lord. What do you guys do for a living?
Travel vloggers, we
Yeah,
do.
no, this is not for living. It's not bringing money yet. So
Yes, but this will bring money soon.
yeah,
So we do photography,
photography,
videography.
video, design, and
Stock footage.
yeah, coaching and English classes, German classes,
No,
all
don't
those.
give
No,
German
not German
classes.
classes, but German like talking. I don't know how
Talking.
to explain it. Anyways, yeah, a little bit of everything, but mostly like photo, video design, coaching, a little bit of everything.
Production for other companies. Yeah.
Yeah. Aiden, what's the best way to sleep on a plane? Oh, I love the
Most likely sitting in your seat with the seatbelt on.
yeah seatbelt on. Obviously, always. I only take the seatbelts off to go to the toilet and come back and put because you never
We
know.
have no problem sleeping in the train, in the plane or train. You see, for me, normally when we're on the runway, as soon as the engine starts to power up, to
Hmm.
go off, I'm gone.
Yeah, but for me, for example, I like to have the pillow, the travel pillow.
We have
Yeah,
pillows, especially on long distance
yeah,
flights, because
travel
when your head
pillow.
goes, oh, when your head goes,
Yeah, and then the light fleece jacket with the hoodie, so you cover your face, and the sleeping mask. It's the best way. And then the travel pillow just holds your head in place, and
yeah,
you
normally
just
we or I plug in just to the seat
mm,
of the radio, whatever they offer, and then in the airplane, and I listen to some classic or jazz and I sleep.
yeah. Nakshatra. If you could swim with dolphins or go shark diving, which would you pick?
Dolphins.
Dolphins, for
Dolphins,
sure.
because they protect you from sharks.
Yeah.
There's a good reason why we shouldn't be close to sharks. Not that they just cruel animals. Sorry, too long.
Politician, yeah, we
Yeah,
have a lot of
dolphins.
questions.
Dolphins. Sorry,
Dolphins,
guys.
yeah.
If you want to know more about this, send us a private message. I will leave you an audio.
Raj, which country makes the best coffee or tea?
Well, we're not really tea
Um,
guys, right? I heard
I
the.
don't know.
I heard
The
the. No,
Turkish
Azorish.
tea.
Yeah, we saw lately a
Yeah.
documentary about tea from Turkey, which is supposed to
Mhm.
be really good. Tea from India obviously
Yeah.
should be good,
Mhm.
but I'm not a tea guy. No
Mhm.
clue. Coffee,
I love the tea from Brazil, mate,
yeah,
the herbal mate,
chimarrão,
chimarrão. Yeah.
yeah. And
And
coffee,
coffee.
well, I like Jamaica.
Yeah, look, Jamaica, Colombia is one of my favorites. It's very strong. I love Colombian coffee,
Yeah, I had
Brazilian coffee.
in Switzerland. I always had a roast from Kenya,
Hmm.
which was amazing. We tried the roast from Kenya here in Funchal, but the roaster, I don't know, it's a little roastery. Actually, it's awful. We don't tell the name because we don't say bad things about companies. We only say
Hmm.
good things, and if you can't say anything good, we don't.
Yeah,
So yeah,
politician. Vandana, how did your relatives feel about your trip? My mom, in the beginning, when I said I would move to Europe, she said I knew it because I went to visit my friend in Ireland twice. And the second time when I came back, I said, Mom, I'm moving to Ireland. She said, I knew it. So she was a little bit sad, but she expected it.
can I answer too?
Yeah.
My mom said in when I moved to Switzerland, she was very sad. Then I moved to Canada, Ireland, and she just lost it. So she's used to it now. She's happy with WhatsApp. So
And Adrian, how do you feel that? No, do you feel that you have a special connection with some types of music? Which types? You first.
jazz, blues, gospel, classic music, reggae. I like
Hmm.
ska music. Yeah,
For me, it
and
depends. And
no, go on.
for me, it depends on the mood. But I really like rock. I like heavy metal, black death metal, and so it depends. But I really like
Rammstein.
classic. Yeah, yeah. I don't like electronic music at
She
all.
likes all this loud
But
crap.
I like heavy metal, death metal, yeah, rock, classic rock, like Queen, and I like jazz, and I like pop, some types of pop.
So basically everything.
Yeah, it depends on the mood. Yeah, no, not basically everything. I don't like electronic music.
What is how do you call it, the black metal, goth metal shit? So
Goth,
it's trash metal or something.
trash metal. Trash
Uh,
metal, I'm not really so fan, but there are some bands I like.
if for me there has to be at least a tune in it to say it's music,
For
not
me, it depends on
just
the
not
mood.
just not like a carload of noise.
It depends on the mood. If I'm in the
Noise.
mood to have noise, I like this type of music. Kishore Raj, do you edit all your photos? No, I usually edit one third of it. I choose the best ones and edit because usually when I take photos, I take twice, three times almost the same photo, so I always choose the best ones.
Shall I answer the question?
Yeah,
Thanks and asking me. Yes, for Instagram, I edit all the photos on Instagram.
all the photos you take.
No, all the photos are posted on Instagram.
Yeah, but not all the photos you take.
No, for the photos I take, I give to her because she can edit
Yeah,
it. I have other things to do. I'm too
yeah.
busy.
So
But for Instagram, I edit all the photos myself.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
sorry. H.
Fuck off. Eduardo, what camera gear do you take with you?
Too much.
No, for photos we have a 90D, a
Canon,
60D, yeah, Canon 90D, Canon 60D, some lenses, 50 millimeter, 24
some
millimeter,
some filters,
yeah, filters, and then for
tripod,
videoing,
tripod, monopod.
yeah, tripod, monopod, gimbals, drone, and for videos we have the Insta 360 and we have
1R, yeah.
the yeah Insta 360 1R and the Osmo Pocket 2.
No, as what talk.
Oh, Osmo Pocket,
Yeah,
not the 2.
yeah, not the
We
two.
want the 2, but not the 2 yet.
Yeah,
And microphone, Rode.
Rhodes, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, and the drone is a DJI Mini
yeah,
One,
Mini 1.
which is it does the job.
Yeah.
But go if you can. I mean, the drone alone was 400 euros, so it's not so
Mm.
cheap. But
And we film with the 60D and 90D as well. And we film with the phones as well.
yeah.
Film a photo with the phones as well when
And
we
then we
need it.
have a lot of power benches with us.
Mm-hmm. Kama Weno, do you like to visit Marshall Islands? Yes, I would love to.
We would love to visit
We will,
everywhere. Yeah.
yeah. It's on our list. Eduardo, how do travel photographers get paid? Yeah, so usually if you sell your pictures on
Stop.
the stock footage, stock bank, so most of the time is stock bank in our case. But some travel photographers they have blogs and they post on the blogs as well, so they get paid with publicity. We don't have any blog. We just
No.
sell
But we
the
can also
photos.
we had also requests already to go and film and photographer do
Ah, yeah,
photos
yeah. We get paid
for
for the
these two,
service.
for
Yeah,
vineyards or for companies or for
yeah,
like cruises or day tours. They say, can you make some commercial photos
yeah.
and videos? And we do that too,
We
but
do freelance
we don't have it on YouTube because
services. Yeah.
we sell it. So
Mm-hmm. Faisal, what skills do you need to be a travel photographer? Oh,
a
photography
camera and
skills.
a camera and the finger.
Yeah. Mhm.
Obviously, you need skills to be. You see, guys,
Um,
I'm always joking, that every beautiful girl with a camera thinks she's a photographer, but not every photographer is a beautiful girl with a camera. So you need skills to do photos, okay? It's not like
uh,
leave it on auto and fire away.
yeah, you have to study light and angle and composition and softwares and everything. So
Photo editing softwares,
yeah.
yeah.
Hmm. But yeah, and of
I
course
mean, like
the
you need like with all art, like musician or photography or painting, you need kind of a gift too.
yeah.
If you're absolutely useless in it, don't even start it.
And for travel, you have to study landscaping, landscape photos, and yeah, really cool. It's not that some people are just lucky; they just get a camera and get a good shot, and they sell it, and they call them photographers. But for most of people, it's not like
It's a
it's not that
sore
easy.
spot.
It's not that easy. It's a sore spot, yes.
Yeah, it's like for me, every guitar player who can just play three chords, calls himself a musician. And then
Yeah.
other,
And who
we go
studied
to
for
music
it. Yeah.
school and then we learn all the details and all the smelly inside.
Yeah. Um, Now, straight from motives. Cameraman or camera woman for your vlogs? Both. We have cameraman and camera woman.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I do most
he
of
do most of the filming, yeah.
I do most of the videos and all the photos which you see in between,
Hmm.
all the stills. That's her work. I tried on our last video, which comes out this weekend,
This
right?
weekend, yeah.
I did photos and camera. Jesus, it's fucking stressful. But I have to say, I did some amazing shots. So I hope when we put the shots in, she can give me little credit.
Of course I will.
She likes sunglasses for the blind guy or something like the white stick, so
Yeah.
I took the
Photo
photo.
by or mole.
Yeah. Huh?
A mole coming
More,
out
yeah.
of the hole. Adrian, how you achieve sharp focus on your camera?
Oh, auto settings.
Yeah.
First of all, take the finger off the lens,
Yeah.
and then the rest is with you.
Thank you. No, it depends. I think it really depends on the lens as well, and
And then what you want to
no,
take the photo.
the focus. I used to put the focus in. I move the focus. It depends on the settings of your camera, how you prefer to do it. I use the moving focus and then just pause the focus where I prefer. So I always have sharp focus in the item, always like 98% of the time. Sometimes I miss the focus,
Oh,
but
she's so good.
yeah.
She's so good.
The focus, yeah, I learned on the hard way. I missed so many jobs for the focus, so many key points when I was studying, when I was intern. Anyways.
A politician, can you hear? Speed
Yeah,
up.
so yeah, it depends on the settings of your camera. You have to see what works for you. For me, I use the moving one. Mark Shepard, what are some of the benefits of traveling alone? I think when you travel alone, you're more open to meet new people.
Yeah, and you don't have to deal with a partner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I think the biggest benefit is to meet new people because you're more open. When I was traveling in Italy, I
Yeah,
was alone.
you meet men more
And
easily.
no, I met the girls in the hostel in my room, and we did a lot of nice stuff together. No, I lost it here.
Keep coming.
Kumaresh, there's a lot of questions.
Guys, we will do the questions now very
We're
short
going there, yeah.
until we catch up.
What are the challenges you face while handling tourists? Ah, Jesus, don't get me started.
Well, we just say to keep it short, you need patience like a Buddhist monk.
Patience,
That's
patience,
it.
patience.
Yeah,
Yes.
patience is the key to deal with tourists.
Yeah. It's sometimes the language is a big barrier.
This is designed to click.
Camel winner. Is cruising suitable for families? Yeah, it depends on the cruise you go, but I think most of the
Yeah, most
cruises,
of the
yeah.
bigger cruise lines they have like kind of kindergarten
Yeah.
programs. Whatever you sign in, whatever level you cruise. Of course, if you take the tourist backpacker,
Yeah.
cruise lines you always have to be careful when you book them. They have a lot of packages and a lot of fine prints. What you think it's included, and then at the end it's not included. So really read the fine prints with cruise lines. Next.
Sarah. Oi, guys. Oi, Sarah. Thanks for joining us. Sarah from Italy.
Ah,
Yeah.
Sarah. Oh my
Sarah
God,
Cassano.
I remember our night at the beer house
Beer
there.
house, yeah.
Yeah.
The beer garden there was so nice. Eduardo, is cruising expensive? It depends on.
Yeah, it depends on how long, what cruise line, what level you're booking. It's like the same when you book
Yeah.
a flight or your hotel. It's the
Yeah.
same.
You can book more cheaper packages or more expensive one, depends on
Yeah,
where you
for
want to
example,
stay.
if you want sea view, you have to pay more. If you want a bigger cabin, you have to pay more. If you
Yeah.
want a balcony or whatever, you have to pay more. If you're happy with a little carton box with no windows, it can be affordable. Yeah.
Vandana, how do you say good morning in your language? You want to start?
No, you.
Well, in Portuguese, in Portugal is
In your
bon.
language,
Yeah, yeah, my
politician,
language.
your language.
My language is Portuguese, but
Yeah.
they have Portugal and
Oh
Brazilian.
my God! Now I have to do all the German
If you wouldn't
accents too.
interrupt me, it would be
All the
easier.
German accents now. Oh my God!
If you wouldn't interrupt me, it would be easier. In Portugal is bom dia. In Brazil is bom dia. It's your turn.
I'll make it short. Guten Morgen.
Yeah, good.
But there could be Morgen, Moin Moin. There
Yeah,
could be a
see,
lot of different. Yeah.
a lot of it. Yeah, well, I'm not saying the slangs and stuff.
Yeah, you have to be posh again.
Yeah, I could say the
Posh.
slangs too.
Come on.
Mark, between foreign and local music, which do you find more appealing?
When I travel, local music, because I want to listen to the rhythm and the kind of the structure of the tune. The lyrics you most likely don't understand, but how they build the song or the tune local.
Yeah, for me, we usually local music too. Yeah.
Yeah, because I like German music and all other ones. So
Mm.
music is music. As Miles Davis says, there's only good two types of music: good and bad music.
Politician, thank you very much.
No, I'm just trying to bring some culture into this stream here.
Yes, but you said you
Or you
answer
can say
quick.
in 50
No, I said
phrases
two
how
and
to
you
say good
interrupt me.
morning.
Shoo. Shoo.
No, you shoot.
Lucinda, have
Try,
you
try,
been
try.
to S and then cut? I think she will say and
S.
all the way down. Yeah.
Yeah, go.
No, I don't know. Let's keep going
Yeah,
here.
fast.
Mark, do you two have the same travel goals?
What
Yeah.
server goals?
If we have the same travel goals.
Yeah, we have a G books I follow.
Yeah.
Next. This is
Most
our
of the
deal.
time, yes.
She always books and I follow. Or if we have a project somewhere, of course,
Yeah.
we go together.
Kamawena, what clothing would you like to travel in? For the flights, comfy leggings and t-shirt.
Yeah, for me, just comfortable.
Yeah. Mark, what kind of music do you like?
We said this before.
Yeah, we answered this one.
Yeah, for me, it's jazz, blues, gospel, classic.
Yeah.
Music where a real human person plays an instrument, not somebody pressing buttons or program something on the
For me, I
computer.
like rock.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Have do you have an expensive stereo system? No. We don't have any
No,
stereo
cause
system.
no, we travel a lot. We only have a sound bar for the TV with a subwoofer, and that's it.
Yeah, and then we connect the phone to it.
Yeah.
Mm, what type of music you dislike? Electronic. Was word series asking. Electronic. I don't like
Dislike.
electronic music. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, all the loud crap.
Mm-hmm. Why say music or traveling?
Traveling.
I think they complement each other.
Yeah.
I think you can't choose between music or traveling. Eduardo, what movie has a very memorable soundtrack?
Star Wars.
Star Wars, Jurassic Park, Lord of the Rings.
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones, yeah.
And many more. Everything. What was his name?
John Williams.
John Williams.
Yeah.
Everything John Williams wrote
Yeah.
will haunt you the rest of your life
Mm-hmm.
in a good way.
Nakshatra, do you prefer music in English or in your own language? I like both. I like some music my own language. In Portuguese, I like a lot of music in English. So
Yeah, I don't mind what language is it as long as I like the tune. And I mean,
Aiden, do you ever watch concerts or music festivals on YouTube? Yes.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
Jeez, why would I?
Yeah, I watched a lot. I watched
No.
the Rock in Rio concerts on YouTube. System of a Down, Metallica, Queen.
I didn't know it existed.
Yeah.
Was somebody with a camera in the audience or professional?
No, professional.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Lucinda, backpack or suitcase? Backpack.
Hold on.
For sure.
Backpack, obviously.
Yeah. Eduardo, what music makes you feel relaxed? New age for me. Enya and this kind of stuff.
Oh, this is music, okay.
Yeah.
For me, jazz. John Coltrane, kind of blue.
Mm.
Miles Davis. Yeah,
Takoda. Do you think that music changes how you dress and act? Yes, definitely.
that's it.
No, not us in personal, but music changes how people dress and act.
I always run around like this.
Kamawena. Is there a song that makes you emotional? Well, I love Bohemian Rhapsody for Queen from Queen. So I think this is a song that not really emotional, but is really gets me. Time Fi. Oh, you.
Oh, it's okay.
Sorry.
It's a one man
I'm
block,
trying to go fast here. If you don't say anything,
No,
I'll
for
skip
me, the,
you.
the music which really makes me emotional is it's one gospel singer. Well, she's old and she's dead. She's dead and old. Mahalia Jackson, the Queen of Gospel. And when she was singing Jesus, you get tears, you start to cry. And it's not only one particular song. Whatever she was singing, oh, she just fast forwarded me.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. She always
Hey,
pinches
you
my
too.
knee.
You too. You started with this.
Don't bring up YouTube.
Adrian. What's the most annoying song for you? Electronic. Toots, toots,
Song,
toots, toots, toots.
song, not
I
type of
know, but
music.
electronic, any electronic music. I can't think about one now.
Yeah, I don't know. It's for me. It's like all those. I don't know the Schlager, German Schlager. Some of those songs are Jesus. You want a razor blade and the bathtub of water.
Vai what best female voice? Mm,
Nowadays, so do they have to be still alive?
I don't think so. Best female voice. Um, I
I
don't know.
think I think who was this?
Plenty, but I would say Amy Winehouse.
Yeah, I want to say too. Yeah,
Yeah,
Amy Winehouse, because she was actually a
her
jazz
voice was
musician. Yeah,
amazing. Yeah. Um, ever dated a musician?
yeah. I wanted to date once a musician. I was in love with her, and she was in love with me, but we were both too shy to admit it, and it didn't work. So no,
Yeah, Vanya. What do you think of classical music
I love
comparing
it.
today?
I love classical music.
Comparing today. Don't know,
Comparing to
comparing today.
maybe nowadays music.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I have a lot of classical CDs which are still kept.
Hmm.
No, I love classical music. I
I love
saw
them
I
too.
saw a lot of concerts in all of the philharmonics in all over Europe. So yeah,
Hmm.
this is real music,
Mark,
the modern shit.
if you were a musical instrument, what would you be? I would be drums. Very loud.
For me, I would be my favorite instrument, which would be the trombone.
Yep.
Yeah, so
No, I would be a piano. I like piano. Sorry.
not drums, not very loud, no.
No,
No,
piano, because piano can play classic, can play rock, can
a
play
trombone
everything.
can play
Yeah,
everything
yeah, yeah.
too.
But that's what I'm
Jesus,
saying.
yeah.
Piano. I like piano. Um. Okay, sure. What musician physical attractiveness play a role in the music that you listen to?
What?
Does a musician's physical attractiveness play a role in the music that you listen to?
No, for me, I have
No.
to say, I met very fucking ugly jazz musicians, but they were legends on the instrument. So I don't care how they
No.
look like.
When I was teenager,
Of course, he
yes.
is Backstreet
Yeah.
Boys, and then what's this, the other? Take
And
that,
sing and
and
take
yeah,
that, yeah. New Kids on the Block. So when I was teenager, yes, but now not anymore. Nakshatra, how would you describe travel photography? Exciting and relaxing. I love travel photography. You?
I just like to travel and film. So I'm more the film guy because we have to share the job. So
Kamawena, what's the difference between European folk and ethnic music? I don't
I would say not much. I mean, from a music perspective, because all the ethnic and folk music came on a very bass, low, how do you call it, very small scale of tones, almost like pentatonic. So it's very easy to learn and then very easy to follow and understand. It's nothing complicated. So I think it's just music from the heart and for the people. That's what I would say.
I don't
No?
know. No. I'm not the person to talk about music. It's with him. Langley, will you use any artificial light on your travels? Well, we bought this small ring light here that is
Doing the
travel
blue.
size. Yeah, so we can bring it. That's why we bought the small one. We have a bigger one, but this is
Yeah,
too
but it's
big.
just for the live streams.
But
But
just
if we're
yeah,
out filming, for example, or do photography, we
we
normally don't
usually
have
don't need it.
any. No,
Yeah, I
because
have the flash from my camera in case I need to photograph something at night, but usually I don't use it.
and when my video camera says it's too dark,
It's
it's
too
too dark.
dark.
If I get paid for it, of course, I would bring some light setup if the scene
Yeah.
would needed, but not for traveling.
And we're God. Good night, friends. Good night. Thanks for being here with us. And we see you in the next one.
Guys, just to let you know, we're going to be on the live stream next Sunday again.
Yeah.
We'll try now for a few weeks every Sunday. Let's see how it works.
Yeah.
Same time.
And we are on for 3 hours, 20 minutes. So just to let you know, we're finishing in about 10 minutes because we really need to
To
go
watch
to
some
bed.
Netflix.
Yeah, you wish. We
Guys,
really
I
need to
want
go
to
to
watch
bed.
Netflix, as this woman is too old. Guys, and please like this video if
Yeah.
you haven't done yet, and subscribe our channel and follow us on Instagram.
So if you have any last questions, just send to us now. We will finish those questions we have here. Coronavirus, nice music. Love you guys. Do you love me? Yes, we love
No,
you. It's
saying,
not your
saying,
fault.
yeah, saying we're getting used to you. You
Yeah,
know.
it's not your fault that you're hated by everybody.
No, but so far we survived you. So
Yeah.
next,
Kumaresh, good night, friends. Bye. Bye, Kumaresh. Thanks so much for joining us again.
see you
And
again.
see you next Sunday. Adrian, thank you for your patience by replying. We'll chat on your next stream. Take care. Thank you so much, Adrian, for being here as well. And we'll see you next Sunday, same time, 7:30 p.m.
Yeah.
And nobody has any other questions. We have 4 more people watching. If you have any last questions,
Now's your chance.
now
Thanks
is your
for
chance.
all of which
Yeah.
watched and left already. So
Yeah.
whoever's still online, if you want, please subscribe for our channel. We're going to be back next Sunday. What are you doing?
Just taking this slow mode away so people want to finish typing. Yeah.
So last round of questions here, guys.
Yep.
I really could do with some food.
Yeah. Uh, calling once, calling twice.
Hold on, we have a little bit of wine left. So
Yeah.
guys,
Let's do 3 hours and a half. We have 8 more minutes, so we'll
8 more
stay here
minutes,
for eight
guys.
more minutes.
It's like the home shopping
Eight
TV
more
set.
minutes. Lucinda, can you find out where people are from? We're in the live stream.
No, we always ask the
Yeah.
people if we, for all of the videos we put on YouTube, we have an insight where we can see not the person and the name, but we can see the country people watching from. So that's
Yeah.
what we can do, yeah. And in
Good.
the live stream, we always ask. So we have people from Russia, from Egypt, from Iceland, from Malaysia, from
Yeah.
Seychelles, from, help me here,
I'm trying to
Brazil,
remember.
Canada,
China.
Netherlands,
Yeah. Jamaica.
Scotland,
Yeah.
Ireland.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Lucinda, I'm also hungry. Yeah. We
See,
didn't have any dinner yet.
we will eventually.
Eventually, yeah. But stay with us for 7 more minutes.
Yeah, we want to do the 3.5 hours
Yeah.
because all the watch time helps too with YouTube.
Yeah. And thank you so much for joining our Patreon program
Thank you so
again.
much to be
Beekeeper.
the first guardian of the bees,
Yeah.
the first Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
If you want, as we said, send us a photo. We put you in and we make a big homage to you on for the next weekend's video. So just send us the photo via what Instagram.
Yeah, we also have coronavirus from Alien World.
Oh yeah, we
Sorry.
have all. You have Star Lord from somewhere in the
Star
universe.
Lord from the universe. Yeah.
If you don't want to send the photo, we put you into the video anyways. We'll
Yeah.
pick a photo from the internet. Can be better, can be worse. It's up to you.
Yeah.
We're really happy.
Thank you so much. Means a lot to us. Bath and bed. Yeah. For us is some
Food, some
snack
Netflix.
and
Netflix.
yeah.
Come on. One Bob Burger.
One Bob's Burger.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, Big Bang Theory.
Okay. One Big Bang Theory.
One Big
One.
Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Maybe I can squeeze into
No,
two.
just one. Yeah. So that's it, guys.
How many more minutes?
6 more minutes.
That's it. You say 6 more minutes.
That's
You say
it. Yeah. Oh no, my battery nearly died, Lucinda. Okay, so I think we can finish in 3 hours 25 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It was amazing. Anyways, we planned 2 hours, guys.
Yeah. But it was amazing. We always love to chat with you guys. And please join us on the next Sunday, same time.
And please share our channel on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. What's out there?
Yeah.
TikTok. I don't know.
TikTok, Twitch, everywhere.
Wherever.
Coronavirus.
Make flyers and put them in the mailbox of your neighborhood.
Yeah. Coronavirus. I want to travel this world by learning from your vlogs. Oh, thank you so much. We will do our best.
No worries.
Yeah. And stay with us for the next one.
Sunday is the next one. Next Saturday, the next
yeah.
video. Subscribe if you haven't done yet. Coronavirus. I don't know if Google allows it, but let's see. This is on you to figure that out.
Yeah. So, guys, thank you so much for being here. We love you all and see you in the next one.
Good night.
Thank
Servus.
you.
Good Nacht.